When was the first time you heard of this lady?
It's the first time.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna give you a little background. She from Philly. She's an artist. We do music, right? Like whatever. I've been on tour, Vitamin, all that shit, right? So
Mhm.
you it's different when you're really in that world. Like I've met her before, whatever, whatever. So she started off doing this shit on like Art of Dialogue or whatever, MREC. I don't know, but she would be on different platforms or she would just upload her ranch. So
Right.
now she's on Piers Morgan. She wasn't on Piers Morgan a month ago. None of these people was trying to interview her 2 months ago, a year ago. I'm not saying niggas ain't guilty. What I'm saying, bro, is the fix is in.
Mm.
Like at this point, bro, if you get up there and talk bad enough about Diddy, nigga, they gonna call you for an interview too.
Right. Right.
Just so you could talk shit. Bodyguards now, and I'm not talking about that nigga Gene Deal, because look at how long that took. But even though he's the one saying the most, you're not saying the most slanderous shit. That's why you're not on Piers Morgan. They're only bringing people up on them platforms, bro, who's gonna stick the knife in you and turn it.
Right.
That's what we're looking for now. A hotline, bro. Niggas got a hotline, gang. I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro. They don't do that. They don't do that for these mafia bosses who be flight risk and all this shit. Nigga, they
Yeah.
don't they the FBI got a line to call, but the FBI's 10 most wanted, I bet you none of them have a hotline specifically for tips on them. Man, I've never seen nothing like this, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, this is crazy, man. I mean, you saw the lawyer. He had the hotline, and everything was supposed to be coming out in the open. You know, and I know what it is. Those lawyers are getting a lot of money. That's what I said. And then people jumped on me and said that I was trying to protect Diddy. Like
Nigga,
I
the
don't know if
only
I can protect
nah,
anybody. You know,
hey, man, what's so called? That's just the mechanism for you to not be honest. Like I say all the time, there's a million ways to tell a black person to shut up, especially a black man, right? A nigga who's accused of what he's accused of, who wants to be aligned with trying to defend him? So now Dr. Hood ain't really gonna say nothing because he don't want people accusing him of defending Diddy. Yo, bro, I get it, bro. I've seen this before. I know this game. I'm from institutions. Nigga, church, college, fraternity, what we talking about? Oh, I know about institutions. And listen, brother, when the fix is in, they all come together, bro.
man.
The music industry is an institution, gang. You know that. You make music.
Right. Hey, we're gonna let y'all call in, man. We're gonna let y'all call in today. We're gonna let y'all call in
Yeah,
today.
we gonna get into it today because
You
now,
know,
and the thing is, you could talk to me all about the charges. That's fine. I'm not here to debate none of these charges. I'm talking about how this shit's being dealt with.
right. Right. The manner in which it's being dealt with is beyond me, and I don't understand how people could say that somebody's protecting anybody, when we're just looking at the laws. And like that lawyer jumped up there, and it kind of bothered me because you got YouTubers, they put this shit out here. Like a lot of times, we ain't got time to look at the news, and if they're gonna talk about uh the goddamn, you know, some other bullshit when you want to really get the news. So we come to YouTube for this shit, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you know, I don't want to sound all sympathetic or something like that, but I mean, come on, man. You know, people sometimes look to YouTube for valid information, you know, and when you're not getting that, you know, you're not getting that information, you know, it's just a bunch of clickbait. I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to decipher the difference.
Man, like I say, when a person like a normal predator, right? Just a normal predator, whatever we just think of a predator you might know of who just whatever. Man, listen, bro. I've never seen, right? Because people could talk that whole innocent until proven guilty. Man, listen, my nigga, the only people who's really looking at it that way are people who really love the accused or like other criminals who do the shit they might do, right? But the general public, nah, we try to convict you first,
Right.
right? With your situation, with the animals, the first thing how was you attacked at first?
Financially.
Publicly, right?
Yeah, publicly, financially.
And then so by the time you get into court, oh, I don't know about it. Of course, you know about it. Oh, have you heard anything on the case? Nah, they went, all them people went right home and said, oh yeah, I'm on jury duty for this guy. Oh, this guy, he's a this. Because that's what you've been reading. Yo, bro, you know, man, niggas know, bro, we be believing everything we read, especially if it's in the paper. Why would a journalist lie? Why would the media lie? What makes you so important, man? I know all of them, bro. I got all the counter comments ready to go, locked and loaded. I know us. I know what we gonna say.
Right.
Right? Then we gonna uh uh bunch everything up, because with me, the bottom line is, it if you really got the good evidence, and it's all about exposing this thing, how come when you first raided the house you didn't let us know what evidence you pulled? Like, man, look, what, besides what he said to make them companies upset, and you suing them for $1 billion, you got everybody on tape, right? Because you know the world you in. You really think everybody who went up in that house was an FBI agent?
Mm.
No, nigga, they sent in a fixer. Bro, we've seen it. We've seen it on the movies, bro. They're not making that up. That role that Jodie Foster played, and yo, bro, there's people who really do that. They got people who done wrote books. Nothing's a secret no more.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm sure they got enough evidence to just lock him up because they already have something on you to give you the opportunity. But he was smart enough to know how to counteract that. And now, nigga, not only are we coming, like, we're gonna railroad you, we gonna destroy everything. Like, come on, bro. Hey, bro, niggas is saying he had his mom in the freak offs.
Mm.
Bro, they're coming to destroy everything. Now they saying his dad was a snitch.
So they're saying Jay-Z and Beyonce, though. That's what I'm like. Wow, like what does Jay-Z and Beyonce have to do with this? And I'm not gonna lie, I've heard their name for a while, but it's like, damn, And then the credibility Like, we don't believe these motherfuckers no more. No, never. We don't believe these motherfuckers never until it's time to tear a motherfucker down. And then all of a sudden, everything that these people say is credible. You know, that's, to me, that's weird. That's weird as shit. You know?
Why? You're just saying that, but are you really thinking it's weird? Like, bro,
Yeah, no, that's weird, bro.
how
People do that to
long?
me.
Look. How long have you watched football?
35 years.
Watch this. What's changed? The plays or the formations?
I mean, you know, they probably got a couple of new formations, but other than that, nothing. Nothing has changed.
The only thing that changed is the formations.
Right.
You just said it yourself. I didn't lead you into the shit, but you thought about it and was all like, nah, they're still running sweet. Yep, they're running leads.
Hey, call in, y'all.
Niggas was running leads before. It's a different formation. Bro, this ain't nothing but a different formation. Nigga, you know this play. They tried to run the play on you.
Yeah.
Right? Now, of course, I'm just talking about what's going on legally. Like, I'm not getting specific with allegations and charges. That's not what I'm doing. I'm talking about the formation and the plays, bro.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's real. You know, it's real. This is a real thing. A lot of people don't understand it. You know, and rather if he's guilty or not, or if he'll get found guilty of whatever he did, I don't think that matters. I think the fact that the way they're coming at him, like, why all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden?
Brother.
How does this Cassie situation? And, you know, and I don't know her. Because for all we know, she's the innocent ass woman that everybody looks at as she is just this beautiful, innocent woman. But what involvement has she had in this shit?
Nah, look, bro. When the fix is in, man.
How you gonna snitch if you involved? That's my thing.
What you mean? That's how you do it.
How you gonna snitch if you involved, though? Okay?
Listen, you can't snitch if you ain't involved, bro. It's this what I'm saying, bro. Put this into your world. And then, because if this was your world, it would, right? Nah, there's no confusion. Man, come on, bro. You know in this game, there's motherfuckers who they'll pay you, they'll get you paid. Man, come on, bro. What a lot of people don't know, you know, when Cassie got paid, you know who paid her, right?
I mean, it got to be somebody from Puff, which is Camp, right?
Nah, it was the companies, bro. Because everybody's in on this. Think about this. If they going around saying, well, why did Puff settle so fast? And the companies did it, that makes him look like he has nothing to fight for. Bro, this is a hell of a play. And to really look at it for what it is, niggas gonna say, oh, you're defending. No, I'm telling you to play. That's all I'm talking about, what's going on and how it's playing out.
So they're talking about male victims and shit. You know, I don't know. You know, I'm like,
man, yes, brother.
You know, like,
of course, there's male victims, and there's gonna be all that. It's gonna be, bro. It's gonna get so bad and disgusting, right? That even an open-minded person is gonna be like, nah, bro. I seen this before, bro.
So you think the fix is in, man? Is he getting a raw deal, or he just put his hand in a cookie jar he shouldn't have had his hand in?
Well, like you just said, if you in on it, Man, you think that you don't think that there was federal judges or people, politicians at them parties and freak offs? Of course you do. Bro, we got to get rid of this guy. And the first thing we gonna do, we just got to make him look hella bad and kind of put him on an island. Man, bro, all these people with these firsthand accounts, right? If you was knowledgeable, like that means you're an insider. So the people who know, right? Like, see, nobody would call Cassie or Young Miami a person defending Diddy. But if that stuff been going on for all this time, then that's what you've been doing. Yeah, you flip now, right? But you know a way to not make you a snitch? Let's make you a victim. Man, bro, you know this already, bro. We just gotta, man, come on, man. And I'm not saying niggas ain't victims. Clearly some shit happened. But what if everybody, man, this is what we've been agreeing to.
Yeah, nah, hey. It's real dicey, y'all, man. Hit that like button. Share the stream. We just chopping it up, man, up in here, early. They shut my other stream down, but we still rolling. Let's get it.
This is part of our world. Man, everybody's in on this. And of course, in general fashion, of course, everybody's not gonna go down because nigga, they can't take down the whole industry. But believe me, you seen all them executives that stepped down. They're already preparing. But you know who? Every executive who stepped down, except for like Kevin Lyles, you know who replaced them?
Who?
They children, nigga. These is facts. You can look this shit up live right now on your show. It's not hard to see. Sony China, Sony Nashville, 300, Motown. Yo, bro, it's wild, bro. But nigga, they still keeping the power. Like, that's just like your dad having some shit, right? He's doing whatever. There's a family business. And so something happens. And then he's all like, yeah, I'm stepping down. And young rebel take over. Nigga, what? Your dad's still running. We could always just give a nigga a title. A title don't make you the boss.
Well, no, I kind of like that idea.
No, I'm just talking about what's going on.
That's what everybody's doing. I mean, shit, it should be okay for me to do that shit, then, right? I'm just saying,
I mean, hey, look.
You keep it in the family, right?
Hey, my whole point, that just proves everybody's in on this, bro. Like we was talking about with the preachers and the outside kids. Everyone in the church might not know, but everybody in that household know. And they know what secrets can kind of go outside. And they know we don't even talk about that with each other.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Hey, this is a dicey situation, man.
Nah, the only dicey shit is how Diddy's getting handled. What's going on here, like you were saying, this the way it's been going, bro. See, when it be white people, they just have to kind of like step down, but you don't really got to step down. You just can't officially have this title.
Right.
But you
Rashad, what up, brother? No, go ahead. Hey.
Go ahead, we got to call him.
Around it.
Hey, this the dude. This my guy who was on last time, huh? Here we go. What happened?
What happened?
What happened? Like what wasn't somebody just talking?
No.
Didn't you just bring on a guest?
No.
What?
Yeah, you got me. I'm like, damn, what am I smoking over here? Nah, man. Hell no.
Oh, it's just us. I thought somebody had called in.
Yeah,
My bad.
You
I'm
know, I
hearing
gotta
things.
shout out the chat. You know, I gotta engage.
Okay, you was shutting out the chat. My bad.
Yes, sir. Hey, you know, hit the like button, man. Call in. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. You know, this situation, this is not something that's just gonna go away. You know, we're not gonna be able to just sweep this under the rug. There's gonna be somebody streaming about this shit every day for the next year and a half. You know, I can guarantee that. You know, I can almost guarantee that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at it, yeah, it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some people that's gonna have to answer to a lot of shit. There's gonna be a lot of disgruntled, broke motherfuckers that's gonna be snitching. You can count on that. And
Or
victims are victims. You know, I'm not trying to sweep the victims under the rug. You know, I don't want to do that. You know, let me, you know, change my
victims.
tone.
What? See, what does that? I'm about to
I
just.
think somebody that was at the party that's innocent.
Look. I'm okay. Cool. Innocent. Got you. Like they just came, had some drinks, kicked it, and then slid out. But
Yeah,
we're not.
let's say
We're
you
not.
got invited there. Let's say I'm a new artist. I come to the party, and you know, everything's on the up and up. You know, we ain't talked about none of this shit. Of course, you're gonna go to the party. Like let's not act like people's not going to the party. Like even people in the chat right now that got all the criticism and shit. If it was a party lined up like this, I ain't never been to one, but motherfuckers is going, bro. You know, like you're going to the party, dog. You know, let's stop acting like everybody's you know, a preacher or you know what I'm saying, somebody that wouldn't be there. You know, we got to stop that.
Ben, listen, bro.
You know?
I had an opportunity to possibly go to one of this dude's parties. That the first thing is getting into one of his parties was like getting into the White House, bro.
They're vetting you.
Right? When a motherfucker was like, yo, bro, you want to go to a Puff Daddy party? Puff Daddy, nigga, you do not know Puff Daddy. Nah, I don't. But I got a plus one. For real, nigga, my grandparents, well, one of them, ended up kind of like having a stroke. So fuck a party. I gotta be there for my bloodline. But listen, bro, I was going to that party, bro.
Yeah, no, niggas going to the party.
You
It's
could
not,
best believe because I
you know.
had all and now I didn't hear all this shit they saying now, but common sense, I've been to parties before. We know that there's always a party within the party. We know that. But
See, I've been hearing them say the party within the party, you know. So basically the
that
people
but
that's with the
look,
shit.
bro.
So if you with the shit and you want to stay
That
for that type of
man,
activity,
that's every party. Like it might not be on the scale of him, but like let's say a nigga is a big mogul, right? Like let's say like the niggas from Fubu. Niggas is not gonna convince me that Fubu, Damon John and all them haven't thrown those type of parties. right? Where, yep, there's an orgy going on over here. We got cocaine. We got a bar. We got a drug bar, right? Where you could get whatever you are into. See, what they trying to do is make it seem like that particular thing, man, dog, anybody with a bunch of money got those type of things popping. If I'm rich and I'm having parties, yo, bro, we're not having frozen hamburgers, bro. I'm gonna have a guy patting out fresh grand. Like, I'm gonna make it a spectacle. If you want to be a square and stay on the patio, I got that set up. If you're exotic, man, I'm gonna have that set up. Oh, man, gay. Oh, now being gay is kind of a problem. That's
right.
Interesting. I thought that they were to be protect. Hey, if me and a gay person argue right now, and I call them anything that they just normally call themselves, is that a hate crime?
I mean, people could turn. I'm telling you, man, the law, you could turn shit into anything, man.
No, it is a hate crime. Are you following what I'm saying? Bro, yeah. This is wild how that's a hate crime, but now it's being weaponized. Oh, and he's doing, and men. Oh, I see what we're doing now. Now exploiting a man in that way, that's a whole nother level. Man, that sure is interesting. Bro, a bunch of these dudes who were the Diddies of their time, man, bro, they done openly admitted. Richard Pryor done admitted it. Rick James done admitted it. When you have enough of one thing, man, nigga wants something else. These motherfuckers is living like Caligula, bro. Right? So we live like regular, even that fits on a certain level, but it's still we in the regular shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. These is exotic niggas, and they're rolling this out to just regular niggas, like family people, like people who work a 9 to 5, and their focus is just protecting their kids, and they just want to be in love with one. So they presenting this to us. Man, come on, man. These niggas, these niggas is taking vacations with all they babies' moms, bro. With they bitch there. Man, niggas want to talk to me like this shit is regular.
Nah,
nigga.
Motherfuckers, listen, man. For some change, motherfuckers is with it. So I don't want to hear this, because everything, and that's a woman's dream and shit. Salute to the women that's not your dream. But for a lot of them, and if you agree with me, then you gotta agree, right? Because that's their dream to go backstage. And like, how many times have you saw a chick going to a concert, going backstage, the hotel? Oh, we was at the hotel. We was, like, come on. What are we talking about? I had to hop in a little Acura, and drive off. Nobody was fucking with me that night, right? They was fucking with, whoever the superstar was that night, right? So now all of a sudden, we're hearing about all these horrific stories. I'm just telling you, it's kind of funny to me, because how there's all this money involved. It's like, oh shit, Cassie got 60, 50, 30 million or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, shit, I know if she got 30 million, I could get at least a meal ticket or something.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying that since you want to go here.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even gonna talk about this. The nigga Gene Deal.
Oh man, go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Go ahead,
You
bro.
now I'm not gonna like do a bunch of name dropping just because, but like me and you will talk, and I don't mind saying who said it. But somebody who used to work for Rockefeller, right? He's from Harlem, then he moved to Seattle, and then he went to Hampton for school and got a job. He did the fashion book for Rockefeller. I'm just giving niggas some Easter eggs on how you can find out who I'm talking about, because I'm not gonna tell y'all I don't know you. And this is my partner. And he probably don't even give a fuck if I say his name, but I ain't doing that. This nigga told me, I'm talking about some shit that was said way before. So when I'm saying this, it's gonna sound like I'm talking, but nah, this nigga Ben said this shit like, man, I'm gonna say 2 years ago. Like that's kind of recent, but that's a little while ago, right?
I mean, you know, shit. Time flies so much now. Shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, right, 2 years, that wasn't right.
Yeah,
Like
that's a minute ago. That's a minute ago.
Okay, cool. That's a minute ago.
Yeah, that's a minute ago.
So, because he knows all these dudes personally. So we was talking, and he was just like, yeah, that's a shakedown. See what happened with that, he was around for everything. This is why he always says, oh, I own this, I don't need no money, whatever, because you getting ahead of the narrative. Like, you niggas, one thing I know about them niggas, them New York niggas, and them niggas is great pretenders. Like, they'll pretend to be stupid, they'll mispronounce words on purpose. This is a fucking performance. These niggas might be eloquent as Shakespeare, but I'm never gonna really let you know what I am and what I'm capable of. Nigga, I don't know you like that. So it's real cat and mouse, it's real chessy, right? Moves are made way in advance. Nigga told me straight up, bro, this is a shakedown. Nigga hit up Puff, wanted some bread. Okay, whatever. Nah, nigga, I don't got no bread for you. Oh, nigga, I'ma start talking. Nigga, fuck you. That's what I heard happen.
Hold up. Let's see. Allow mic access. Hold up. They see they want to be playing a game. They want to be playing a sick game. Let me see. Where my guy go? Let me call him. Yeah, allow mic access.
And motherfuckers in the chat, if they free thinkers, if they got common sense, they know, yeah, this story is sounding a little likely. This story is sounding extremely possible. Nigga can't tell me this story don't make sense. Oh, that don't make sense. What? Man, fuck you mean? So niggas is getting ahead of the narrative so they don't got to be part of that shit, bro.
Yeah, hey, you know.
So you saying, how can you snitch, but you was part of it? Well, if you was the bodyguard and you was around for these things, you was part of it, right? See, nigga even tried to make himself look noble by talking about the mom situation. Yeah, we was in the car and he screamed on his mom and blah, blah, blah. And I told him, if you ever talk to your mom like that with me around, it's gonna go up. And man, listen, I'm not even saying that didn't happen. But you telling me that for a reason. You're trying to paint a picture here. I went to art class, bro. I done did fuck with coloring books. I get it. What this got to do with that? Yeah, okay. You'll understand. You'll get what I'm saying. This is art, nigga. This is a performance. This nigga, man, this nigga, this ain't no I want the truth out. This is a shakedown, bro.
It look like they digging, man. Hey. I wasn't ready with the call in, man. I'm over here trying to troubleshoot and do this. It's not working.
Man, just tell him, man. I don't know. Just put the link in. Just put the link up, bro. Because yeah, I would love to just see what other people see or what they think is going on. But
well, they
what
think they see that Diddy's guilty. That's what they see. You know, let's not try to act like let's try to see what people think about the shit. We can look all over YouTube and see what people think about it, right?
But I'm talking about, okay, I get the charges.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I get it, man. Niggas don't want to look past the surface. I understand, bro.
Yeah, no, they're not woke like as to where, I mean, my thing is you let, even if he did all this shit, right? Let's just say he did, you know, but we don't fucking know. And we don't know how much of the shit is lies, and you know, we don't know none of this shit. Let's say he did it, you know. What the fuck why are they coming at him now? Like, why they were talking about 1991 and shit. Like, I'm like, damn, like, do I even remember 1991 and shit? Like, you know. So you come at him this late, you let him collect up so much shit, you had to know. This shit didn't just pop up out the closet and hella women just coming forward, you know. Here, hey, call in. You see the number right there. We're waiting on you to call in. You believe the women, they sluts. You know, they woke up with dicks in their fucking mouth.
Man, like, and
But
see
then
here,
you're mad at me. You know, don't get mad at me. I don't advocate for what is it? Promiscuity. I don't is
man.
that the correct way to say that?
Look, bro. See, this be the thing. Everybody want to talk about some shit that ain't in front of us at all. I'm talking about shit that's in front of niggas that we could look up. Okay, cool. Man, you know, we all got our opinions already, right? Like, as far as innocence and guilt, me and you got two different perspectives, but I also understand why we're here. Motherfuckers don't care that he's guilty. They're bringing up stuff they've known about for a decade now. We didn't know about this shit. Y'all knew about this shit. So why are we here? Oh, the youngest victim as young as 9. Yo, bro, they already calling motherfuckers victims, and they don't even got a case on this shit. Bro, on the hotline, they gonna ask you some questions. But hey, bro, I've never. It's so forward thinking that it don't really even matter what happened. Let's say most of this shit gets dropped. It won't stick. It's just untrue. Whatever is true, we're gonna nail you to the cross for that. He's gonna have so many charges, and these charges are going to be so extreme that just to get convicted on a couple is gonna be 50 years. Feel me? He gonna get charged and they gonna work their way down, bro. See, you ain't listening. Y'all can't be serious. This man looked like he did everything they saying he did. I'm not saying he didn't do anything. What I'm talking about is the way the case is being dealt with. And the first thing that they're going to do, they're going to destroy his image publicly. They're going to drain his finances. By the time it comes time for the judicial part of this case, yo, bro, your finances is going to be exhausted or compromised and just your image. I mean, bro, you're already detained. You're already locked up. You can say what you want, but in general society, if you're locked up, we feel you probably guilty, and you know what, you probably are. That still doesn't mean that the fix is in, because y'all didn't care about this before. Y'all been known about this. It's been your job to do something. So you doing something now. That's what my point is. So anybody in the chat trying to spin it and think, oh, niggas is defending Diddy. Nigga, I'm gonna keep it 100. I only defend myself, especially if we talking about anything that could cost me time away from my family. And fuck, I look like defending someone else. But we could talk about it. This is a content channel.
Right.
Right? Because at the end of the day, there's nothing I'm gonna say.
You saw the Jaguar Wright when she went on Piers, right?
Sure, I see all them joints. She been doing. Look, bro, why wasn't she on there before? She been running around saying this shit. Now she done made it to Piers Morgan.
Are you ready for this or no?
I stay ready. Go ahead and do it.
Have one person in common.
Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist.
I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil.
Everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties when they were happening. If I got an invite, I would go. But there is a party within a party.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to.
Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters.
He's saying a lot of things that could be considered libelous.
I think if Diddy cooperates and gives up some big names of actual crimes that they committed, that'd be a way of actually lessening the amount of time that he does, or possibly even walking away.
I absolutely do not see him being victorious in a criminal trial.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching for decades. It must stop.
Well, Diddy's downfall has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. The blast radius from the uncovering of his alleged offences could yet swallow many more powerful and famous figures. Diddy is accused of creating a criminal enterprise which engaged in sex trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, bribery and forced labour. His lawyers say he'll fight the charges, but after the testimony you're about to hear, you'll be staggered he avoided the attention of law enforcement for so long. I'll speak to a lawyer, a whistleblower, and...
Hey, Chef, make sure you ad-lib, because they... the fair use laws and all that shit.
My bad, because nigga, go, okay. My bad.
Yeah. I mean, we ain't got to pause it every time, but you got to at least throw a little bit of commentary. That's how the YouTube works.
Okay.
In the chat, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to watch our ass, man, but we're going to let you guys get this content.
And an insider for an uncensored insight into the showbiz scandal of a generation. And Jaguar,
wait. A what? An insider?
See, I'm not going to tell it. I'm going to let him tell it.
Okay.
Diddy is accused of creating a criminal enterprise which engaged in sex trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, bribery and forced labour. His lawyers say he'll fight the charges, but after the testimony you're about to hear, you'll be staggered he avoided the attention of law enforcement for so long. I'll speak to a lawyer, a whistleblower and an insider for an uncensored insight into the showbiz scandal of a generation. And Jaguar, I'm going to start with you. You've been called a whistleblower. You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his infamous parties. And in 2022, you made headlines after comments where you called him a sex trafficker. And in response, you were called crazy and jealous. Do you feel vindicated
Yes.
by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning.
Okay.
Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe.
How?
Why she doesn't look genuine, bro. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just, I got a terrible judgment of character and everything. I mean, I thought that I judge character pretty fucking well. I thought that I don't even hang around people that don't have good character. So my character awareness is up, She doesn't seem genuine at all. And some of the shit that she was saying was ridiculous.
What you mean before this, or are you talking about right now and just
during it?
talking?
I seen this before. I saw this part before. I tried to pause it and they shut my stream down earlier.
Okay, so what year is it? It's 2024. Hello?
You talking about this interview?
No, yeah. What year are we in? I'm talking just like in general. What year are we in?
Am I supposed to answer these questions?
Yeah. Call
Okay.
and response. We nah, bro. We're nah. I'm a speak on the level niggas want to be on. Since we want to be real basic, let's do that. What year is it?
It's 2024, sir.
Okay, so Piers Morgan just said you made headlines in 2022, yet she wasn't on your show in 2022. That shit was on the internet. That was nigga shit. That was the community talking about what she said. That shit was on the Art of Dialogue and a fucking MREC and all, whatever them platforms were. That's what that comedy hype and all that shit. This shit wasn't no headlines.
Okay.
This is headlines.
Okay, Jason want us to shut the fuck up.
I know.
All right, Jason, bro. Come on, Jason.
I know.
At least hit the like button, man. We're gonna shut the fuck up.
I know.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think? What was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted.
What the fuck does that have to do with it, man? What the fuck? I'm a I ain't gonna pause it. I ain't gonna.
Nah, roll it.
We gotta stop it, bro.
Roll it.
Roll the footage, okay,
bro. Like this is what we're doing.
Live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not
Patti LaBelle, though.
Not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you.
Right.
So you want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters.
Oh.
And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond.
Because you've been, let me shut up.
No, ain't no
You
need
have
to.
no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
And you've been a part of it.
There's been obviously a lot of
Cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of
oh my goodness, cruelty-free artistry
what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music, and that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think dangerous do you think he is as a person?
Two charges is
I
going
think
to
he's one of the most
life.
dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia.
Yeah, why don't you have a picture with him?
You think she does it? She got a picture with everybody else.
So you believe her?
Listen, brother. Everybody's in on this.
Listen,
bro. Look, this is cool. This is cool because we need to pause. Hey, when Biggie first came out, you remember the first video, Big Papa? I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Right.
How old is Justin? Or how old is his oldest kid?
I don't know.
That's a rhetorical question. I don't care if you know or not. You know what year that was. Watch this. His baby mom is younger than me. The mother of that woman, the mother of that boy is younger than me. Diddy was 23, bro. Why are we acting like we haven't been watching this shit? We could just start there. Niggas knew she was 16.
She was 16?
Man, brother. Niggas knew that though. Maybe not you.
You said Kim Porter?
Nah, Kim Porter, he got with her later.
Oh,
Kim
so that's
Porter's
another one.
Kim Porter's from Atlanta. She's from Georgia.
Okay. So that's after he got it going.
This is the Uptown era, right? He used to work for Uptown, and you can look all this up. Diddy used to be a fucking backup dancer in Stacey Lattisaw videos and all that shit with these funny ass haircuts, doing them kid and play dances. That's what he come from. Diddy got put on by Heavy D, right? Okay. So his first little credits was like Jodeci albums and Mary J. Blige and all that, right? This nigga been a bust down for a long time, bro. This dude got fucking have you heard the story about how Bad Boy started?
Mm-mm.
I'm just telling you the story. I'm not saying I believe it or it's true. He gets fired from Uptown because he's running around wild and feeling himself, talking a bunch of shit and whatever. So I guess he go home dejected and he got to figure out what to do. And there's a voicemail there from Clive Davis, and this dude bankrolled him $50 million.
What?
And he didn't have to do nothing weird. 50 million, bro. Liquid, like you just have access. Hey, bro, and they gave him all the money. I'm talking about
hold on. We got a caller. Yo, what's going on, Wayne Moon? What's going on? Yes, sir. What up, brother?
Bro, we can't hear him. We can't hear your caller, bro.
Hold up.
Man, just put a link in the chat, bro. Yes.
Can't hear him?
Wait, hold no, but look at you. You see what you got up on that screen? Yes, she was in high school.
Can you hear me, Wayne Moon? Yeah, I hear you. Hold up. Let me hey Chef, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
So and you guys don't hear him? That's crazy. This is nuts. I gotta fix it. I gotta get better. Hey Wayne, I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta get better at this. I'm gonna troubleshoot it when I get off of here. Hey, now I appreciate you for calling in, though, brother. I hear you perfectly fine, but if they can't hear you,
Hey,
that's fucked up.
Hey, Wisdom the Soldier. I'm not making no allegations.
I'm gonna drop the link.
Yeah, drop the link.
Well, they gotta copy and paste the link though. They can't. The link ain't gonna be able to click like regular. But if you copy and paste that link up in there, or you just copy it in, https://streamyard.com/ whatever that is, put that in your address bar, pop right up, give your 2 cents or your 3 cents or whatever you got to do. But now this story is interesting, man. So the Clyde Davis, he gave up the bread.
Oh yeah, and what's crazy, everything is archived. Like, this is niggas' interviews, and this is what they said. Right now, of course, this is way before the internet, but bro, just imagine in anything, like, I don't give a fuck what we talking about. You haven't really done nothing, and somebody gives you $50 million of any type of whatever. I don't give a fuck if we talking bottles of water, right? Like whatever we're talking about. Bro, that type of shit don't happen with real reputable hustlers. You'll never find a story of a dude like, yeah, I was in my city, I was doing this, I started doing my little interstate work, and then I got hit up, the fucking Colombians or the fucking French Connection hit me, and they was just like, we gonna bankroll your operation, we see what you want, 50 million. Brother, I'm supposed to believe that. Okay, that's cool. That's what you're saying. Like, yo, man, I'm naive anyway, man. It's cool. I'm a naive God. Right? We all know what credible means. See, we look at the word incredible like that shit's a good thing. Like, incredible means unbelievable, nigga. That's an incredible fucking story. Ain't no way I believe that.
Right.
And then I just want niggas to know, especially if you my age, I don't care how dope you think Biggie was. Look at the numbers. He didn't recoup that money. Next thing you know, he started being able to do all this shit. These niggas, if there's any New York or East Coast niggas on this thing right now, think about this. This nigga was doing Broadway plays, bro. The Fix been in. The same people running these plays, taking them down, them is all the people who made you what you were.
Right.
This nigga had reality TV shows. He's selling clothes. He's selling alcohol. Right. And you just so happen to be the party man. Yo, bro, you're a creation. You're a Frankenstein, bro.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Jordan, I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clyde Davis,
no,
but
stop.
Grange.
Bro, stop. See, niggas want me to shut up. I'm giving you a headache. I know, I get it. I talk slow. I got a lisp, all that shit. It sure fucking is interesting. Everyone understands the assignment. He was protected. The protection is now lifted. And niggas just want me to talk about the charges. We could get into the charges. Hundreds of them haven't been given yet because there's been no investigations.
Right. Right.
You know what, bro? Just this
Now,
what
listen,
I'm saying, bro.
listen, man. They were on there today. The thing today is besides this is gonna be that they got a new judge, right? Okay. He's not even going to trial yet. He's not even, there's no trial date set that's in stone. There's nothing set, right? There's no plea agreement on the table yet. They haven't got all of the discovery yet. There's still a lot of shit pouring in, a lot of devices and stuff that they're
wait, stop. No, let's not. No, we're gonna slow down because I might not know. What does discovery mean, sir? I've never been in trouble in my life. I don't know what that means.
A discovery will be everything that they have against you in the case. Like every article of paper, everything that possibly could go in front of a jury.
Okay.
The factual shit, not the shit in the news, not the shit that they said. It's everything that has to do with the case.
So, do you get the discovery while allegations is still coming?
No.
Or does okay.
It pours in.
Okay.
In this case, I'm gonna tell you, in this case, I had a super complex case to where I had 2,000 pages of discovery, which is ridiculous. You know, that's ridiculous. But I would bet that Diddy probably has 10,000 to 20,000 pages of discovery, bro. 10 to 20,000 pages of discovery, bro. I'm telling you, man. They got to go through every single phone. They got to write the name of the phone, what it is, who owns it, you know, what was able to get out of it. They got to go through everything, dog. They got to go through everything. So right now, so he gets denied bail, right? And people just, he got denied bail. He's not getting out, you know. It's called a motion for bail reduction. It's a bail reduction hearing. That's what it is. So all his lawyer has to do is file. It doesn't mean that he'll get bail because they can deny you numerous times, right? So they get a lawyer, like whatever lawyer that's doing your proceedings, like your omnibus hearing, your arraignment, you know, all of this stuff. That lawyer is not going to be your trial lawyer. He's not. He's not going to be your trial lawyer. You feel me? And so the fact that they're getting a new lawyer on the case right now holds no weight. It holds no weight at all because it's only to get a different opinion on rather if he deserves to be granted bail. And they feel like the judge that denied him the bail maybe have been under the influence of the media and, you know, all of this other shit, right? So it's typical and smart for him to file a motion. See, this is shit that we can't do. We don't have those kind of resources and that kind of money. See, Diddy, that lawyer, that motherfucker's going to be working for him. You know, he's got the resources. He got money. He's got people that got his back. You know, he's going to be defended to the fullest. And you know how that could look. You know, a motherfucker could, you know, a terrible situation can all of a sudden not be so terrible, you know, when it comes to you serving time or, you know, whatever, you know. But,
I mean,
7-8, what up, brother? See you, brother. He said, hey, he need a dream team lawyer now. Yeah. Yeah, nah, he do, because it's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to go back and forth. He's going to need some private investigators that can get in here and investigate all of those girls, because at this point, and I'm not, he know, they're lawyers, they know what to do. They're not gonna listen to me. I got a joint lit right now. Like nobody's listening to me about shit like that, man. We just kicking it. But see, that let me I don't know why they're not letting me do my shit on here, man. That's fucked up. Let me see if this works. Yo, what's up, brother?
If you can hear something, I can't hear nothing. Just so you know.
Hold up, man. This is crazy.
You could ask the chat too if they hear anything. I'm just saying I don't hear nothing.
You guys hear chat? This is nuts, man. I gotta fix this.
You just got done saying, nigga, don't nobody want to hear, ain't nobody listening to you. Nigga, they gonna make it difficult. They gonna make it hard on you. Nigga, they just gonna let your shit work.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna, I gotta fix that because that's gonna be the dope element of this shit, of this here, because people could just tap right in and give up their shit. But I apologize to the people. Hold up, 7-8. Oh, he said he could hear. 7-8 could hear him. 7-8.
Oh wow, then I don't know. Like, maybe it's me. I don't. So
what you streaming on?
I'm on Safari or whatever.
What, a laptop, phone? Like
yeah, I'm on a phone because I'm working, so I'm walking around on my phone.
Oh yeah. You know, it's not gonna be somebody they could hear. I can't hear them. Somebody said they could hear them. Okay, hold up. We might got somebody in the back. I told you if you guys manually drop this link, let me go grab it. If you manually put this link in that's up at the top of the screen, manually just put it in there, man. Don't be lazy, man. Just type the shit in and come right up in the back. I'm gonna have that feature fixed so we can get the phone number popping and shit. I think it looks cool on the screen, motherfuckers, because we here for the arguments, for everything. But let's get Wayne Moon in the building. What up, brother? Wayne, you in there? You muted up. There you go.
Yo,
you in there?
What's up, big dog?
Yo, salute, ABPT Radio, Buck City. Big Jeff, Chef. What up, though? What up, y'all?
Oh, man, cooling. We cooling.
There's some deep shit y'all talking about up here, man. I don't know. This is that situation where I be like, man, ABPT Radio be going over people's heads, man. You're going to have to come in here with your homework already done to really keep up with something like this.
Man, real.
I ain't no rookie. I ain't no rookie to the industry. For the niggas who already know, life is what it is. But I was at Paisley Park when I was young. You know what I mean? I hung out with the God when I was young. My family, we was a certain kind of situation where when he called to have us in the club, it was a certain situation going on. You know what I mean? Like protection, females. There's a huge gambit, a huge maze going on. That people don't understand that's going on in the industry. You know what I mean? And if you get in the industry and you don't know how to maneuver through that maze, they gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? It's a mousetrap. It's the mousetrap game. So when you get a certain amount of money, when you get a certain amount of clout, when you get a certain amount of fame, you become the prey. Like you're no longer who you think you are. You who they perceive you as. You know what I'm saying? So it should always be free Diddy. There should always be free Bill Cosby. You see, because what happens is, are you going to allow somebody to do something to you and then 30, 40 years later, then you want revenge or it don't work like that in the real world. I ain't never heard about that. I'm going to tell the world this. If anything had to happen to Buck City up in them bricks, there was 2 sets ready to jump on something. You know what I'm saying? Because he's protected by a certain clause. So these dudes that get all this money, whether it's Diddy, whether it's Mike Tyson, they got you in a perception that you think, oh, they're wrong. They're doing no.
That's 14.
Call him in. Call him in, Mike.
14, boy. That's 14 be talking that shit.
But you know,
boy.
people don't. They need it. They need it. You know, they need it. But when they experience it, or if you see, have you ever been in the game? They don't have no experience, and they couldn't tell you nothing. Def told him. Def was on the point when he said, "Nigga, I don't know if he's guilty or not. That ain't the fucking point." You know what I'm saying? They done already drug you through the mud. They done already, put the campfire out. Nigga can't even, you know what I'm saying? The lights is out, the water off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Now they doing them. They doing them bad. I ain't gonna lie. They doing them bad.
And this is one of them things. Like I say, the plays don't change, only the formations, nigga. A reverse is a reverse. A sweep is a sweep. A lead is a lead. A cover 2 is still right. A cover 3 robber. Hey man, come on, man. This shit's an institution. I'm breaking all this down to explain football isn't just a sport. Football is an institution. Music is an institution, and it's everywhere. It's in the church. It's in the streets. They got music for every vessel of life. And it's all monetized and it's all controlled. And the people at the top, they're not playing. And like I say, when you done experienced everything, you want to experience what you haven't experienced before. Like even in the streets, if you a real street nigga, you know there's exotic niggas out there. You know that there's killers. These niggas is lovers though. You won't tell me that because you know I'm gonna speak on it, right? But everything's an institution. There's nothing here that's not a circle within a circle within a circle.
So what part of it is the money grab? I think that's more where I'm here for.
Brother, what you mean? The money grab been going on since we were young, nigga.
What's the money grab part of it?
You've been around. Stop. No, stop.
What she's saying. How can she just pop up?
Man, bro, nobody
she
popped
knew the
up.
Okay, but what happens is they get a hold of the formula.
Nobody popped up.
No,
FEMA?
You got no. It's a setup.
Get this shit
no one FEMA? Popped up.
It's a setup.
What are we talking about?
They get the formula. They get the formula, and then they join in the circus.
Who popped up?
You got to come juggling. You got to come with the ring of fire.
People called in. They said 3,200 people filed a complaint or some shit, bro.
Yeah, brother.
It's the circus.
In 10 days, bro. You know how much
it's the circus.
Turn into in 20 days?
Yeah.
Do you know how much that can turn into in 6 months?
Yes.
To a year? Do you know how many?
Remember when people were sitting out waiting for Michael Jordan's them retros to come out? People sitting out in front of Macy's and sitting out in front of Bloomingdale's and camped out. Just them people. It's craziness. I'm telling you.
So anybody could just pop up, just like you hear.
Fuck shit.
Like your sister might tell you that they giving away a free gift card if you go do that, sign up for this. You know what I'm saying? People know about shit like that. So is this something that motherfuckers need? Oh, they got PPP loans out now. Like, is this the new PPP loan? Just say that I was at a fucking party and somebody gave me a drink. Come on, man. I already said it, man. They talking the one woman talking about she didn't know what happened. She fell asleep and shit. Come on, dog. How many hoes do you guys know in your life that woke up with a man that they didn't fucking know and they didn't know how they even got there? Like I don't know.
Every fucking last one of them.
I don't know what happened last night. I was fucked up.
Every last one of them.
Man, come on, man. Now we're trying to act like it's everybody got drugged. We're trying to act like everybody got drugged. And let's say we was at a party. Who is to say that I put anything in your drink?
Hey,
It's a big ass party.
hey,
Niggas
where
putting their drinks down and shit. Like,
hey,
what are we talking about?
Let me ask y'all something. Where you dudes from?
I'm from Seattle.
All right,
I'm
the
from
other cat, where you
Minnesota.
from? Is he on here?
Minnesota. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, I got you. You from Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Has a chick ever flew you out, bro?
Oh,
fuck no.
Oh no.
Fuck no.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I would never do nothing. I would never play the circus games. See, when you start playing the circus games, there is no outcome. The outcome is going to be who catches you at the circus. See, it ain't got nothing to do with what you think you're going to do. If a female getting flown out and all that shit, that's the circus.
No, but look, I'm not even talking about, I'm not even speaking on the level we speaking on. I'm just saying from a general sense, like,
has the female ever paid for your plane ticket? Basically.
Right? Hell no. That's the circus.
Is that what you're talking about?
Look, right. Nah, but see,
if
we speaking on the level of Diddy. I'm speaking on just the level of being like, maybe you 19, 20, she go to Clark Atlanta now. You guys that was your high school boo. What, like some real innocent shit. Okay, how about this? Have a chick ever called you through and you got there and she had some drink for you and she smoked some weed with you? And
okay. I see where you're going. Yeah, I see where you're going.
And now you're cooking.
Yeah, but
now you're cooking.
But
okay,
wait
so
a minute.
Where you going with this, bro?
Hey, listen, bro.
Where are you going with this?
I'm a victim. I'm a victim, bro.
Man. See, that's that. No, listen, you can't do that, man.
Listen, we gotta get our composure. We can't laugh. We can't just laugh at this nigga, right?
Nah,
right?
Listen, because this is what they do. This is what they do.
Nigga, right?
See,
he just
niggas is laughing at me.
I know this nigga. Like, what are you talking about? You're a victim.
I'm a victim.
All right, tell the story, bro. You got the floor.
Oh, people, hey man, listen. I've been flown out. I've been called through, and the weed and the alcohol, because I still get high off weed. But back in the E era, nigga, come on, man. I was fucking with some Blue Dolphins. I'm not gonna sit here and Vol V's and shit. Hey man, listen. I'm a victim. Now imagine me, any woman who's ever invited me over on the late night or the big head call. Hey, big head, how you been? All that little shit. And so I slide through. She got the drink. I drink the shit. She got the drink I like too, some High West or something, right? Now I'm 50 and I'm back. I'm a victim now.
I gotta mute, nigga.
Right?
Hold on.
Right?
See, you niggas can't even take me serious.
No, of course not. Of course not. Right?
but I'm talking to you about some serious shit though.
I reeled it in because there are victims out here, right? And we don't want to make it a laughing situation.
There's victims out here. I'm just not one. Right. Okay, I got you.
Well, we don't.
Okay, but wait a minute. Dial it.
Anything else, and you're my friend, but where's the evidence, brother?
Wait, but dial it to.
I need
dial it to who you. Yeah, like dial it to the female though. Like, are you saying you're a victim of her, or you're a victim of circumstances,
brother? She created the circumstances.
How do you know that shit wasn't there from the nigga before you? The nigga set you up. The nigga that left earlier, he got your ass because he knew he was getting dumped that night, and she was calling over some good dick, and then you had to pop up. So that nigga said, "Oh, I'm gonna fix that nigga."
I'm a victim. I'm thinking I'm there. I'm thinking that you just want to maybe talk.
But what if the nigga before you did it? How do you not know the nigga before you didn't set you up? He had to get out. She told that nigga to get out. And he was like, okay, I got to get out, but I know her script. So when the next nigga come through, he gonna get it.
That makes it even worse. That means that now we're dealing with. I like
the
this.
streets is dirty. The streets is
Yeah,
dirty.
I like
so
it.
you know.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm definitely a victim now. I'm exploited out here. I didn't agree to that.
But nigga, you came outside.
But I came outside.
I mean, I'm just saying, you came outside, you know?
Right.
Because even when you're outside, you can still be inside. But if you're outside and you're outside, you're in trouble. There's no boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to make sure that people don't be playing like, oh, I went out, I'm outside. Well, you're really outside, but you're really inside, because when you're outside, you ain't got time to say what you're a victim of, because shit's just going down outside. Ain't nobody got control of that motherfucking Wild Street. That whole block is fucked up. So we got to nip that in the bud right away. We can't be, because we don't see this is what's so bullshit about AI and artificial intelligence and DNA, and that shit don't tell the story. That shit is just evidence and details. That don't tell the story on how that shit has become what it is. So if somebody wanted to say, oh, Diddy's wrong, well, dude, get everybody that go to the Grammys, everybody that walked down the red carpet, everybody that done made millions of dollars, they're all suspects then, because they get to do shit we don't understand, and we don't get to get in those formulas. And then when we do get in those formulas, we don't know what the fuck is going on anyway. So everybody that's saying shit about, oh, Diddy, oh, he did this, he got bottles of lotion. Well, when they come to your house and they ask you what your lotion is doing over there in the corner, you're gonna feel like Diddy. So watch it, everybody. They're playing a dirty game with the human society as a whole. It's not singular. They done put people on the washboard for less than nothing. They just killed the man. Y'all just watched the last Buck City situation where they murked him. They murked him. And we're gonna sit here and talk about bottles of baby lotions and sex parties, and come on, man. We gotta stop the madness. We got to be with each other until it's over. Because once they convict him, and once they say he did this and he did that, he still ain't really had to do nothing.
When the machine comes for you,
pick you, exactly.
It's going to be the entire machine.
Yeah.
It's going to be the washing machine. It's going to be the dryer.
The dryer.
It's going to be the refrigerator.
The dishwasher.
It's going to be the Glock. It's going to be the chopper. It's going to be every machine.
Yeah.
See, niggas be in the chat like niggas is slow. Nah, man, our minds move. We from this shit. It's just a whole different thing. Like I just said, I come from institution.
Yeah.
You know, if you from the church, you come from institution. If you come from private school, right? If you come from a union, right? They call it a union. The Teamsters is an institution, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit is a public secret society.
Yeah. I'll put this out there too.
Without being a Teamster.
Yeah. I'll put this out there. I was one of the youngsters running around in Paisley Park. We knew when the God started doing certain things, it was time for niggas like us to go.
Look, wait. We gon' talk to niggas on their level since they want to be slow. What's Paisley Park?
Oh shit.
We gonna have some clarity today.
Okay. When I was 13, I got my big cousin was like, man, we going out, we gonna make this drive, you know. And I'm thinking we about to go put in some work, you know. I'm a young one in the set. I'm thinking it's real. All of a sudden, we outside this place called Paisley Park, and I see this young nigga come in there, and he's like, hey man, you know my uncle? And I said, what's up, Marty McFly? Your uncle's who? He said, yeah, man. And when all of a sudden we start hearing this song called Purple Rain. And he used to play it when he get out of his big long stretch, you know. And for people who don't know who the artist formerly known as Prince is, yeah, he's one of our ground base homeboys that he never left the dirt. He never left us. He never left nobody behind. He was one of the realest niggas you'll ever meet in your life. But what happened was he had a system that he coached people to be into the system. Until you learn the system, you couldn't be up in that motherfucker. So at an early age, I learned how to maneuver inside the industry system because someone gave me the rules. Now, most of you guys don't know about the rules. Most of you guys don't know that they have to have certain situations ready to happen so that they become and stay who they are. So Paisley Park was the party place for the artist formerly known as Prince. The studio was there. The racetrack was right down the street. You know, the Valley Fair, everything was right there in that vicinity where ain't nothing but a party going on. And if you was going to be in that situation, even if you came downtown to Murderapolis to First Ave and you was kicking it with the big dogs, you still knew the process to get in the door. You still knew the process at Trocadero's to get in the door. You still knew the process to get in the Quest at the door. Remo, Polo, Frank Ward, y'all, Rashade, you guys know I took you guys up the elevator. I took you guys the back way. I let you guys see the Ascot room from a whole different perspective. So we can sit here and say that, oh, they're wrong for doing this. But I'm telling you right now, you guys, these people have an agenda. Once you get a certain status and a certain amount of money, and if your system isn't put forth, you're going to jail. If it's put forth correctly, they'll just kill you because they know they can't. They know they can't battle you because you got too much real shit. But in the end, they kill you anyway because they put you on this pedestal. And we got channels like ABPT, Buck City Radio, trying to give you the real, trying to have Dev Chef tell you what's popping, and we cooking for y'all. But we want you guys not to fall for these traps. So yeah, Paisley Park was the spot to be at when the guard came through. Period, point blank. He gonna be there at 11:15. He gonna be there till 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Food, drinks, women, the whole nine. Miss Electra, salute to you. I was there. Everybody know I was there. You know, shout out to Joey Guzman. Shout out to Big Tank. Shout out to there's a system that's still going on that we are the average person will never be a part of because they know how fast we jump ship and go tattle and tell and break the code and act like little chumps and suckers. You know what I'm saying? So when you guys want to say, oh, this person got a lot of money, dude, you got to be a real dog to be around some of these people because they're not having nobody on there that's soft-hearted. It's not a soft-hearted game, you know? But I you know, when Def was talking about how, you know, these are unions, it's the clergy. This is a formula that they're doing. This is not I got a #1 hit. No, you don't. The clergy got to sit down and say, hey, look, are you ready to play by our rules? And if you ain't ready to play, step aside. Somebody will sign up for it. And they know the end result. So, you know, let's be honest, you know, let's all be honest. Let's be honest.
Now, I love what just happened right now. See, no one's in the chat talking shit no more. Right? See, now it's been given to you so basic and so plain.
Nigga, but hold on. Let me go a little deeper though.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me go a little deeper. Somebody like, and I'm gonna say this because he'll vouch, and I hope somebody's listening that they gonna be like, hey, nigga, that one nigga that, you know what I'm saying? But check this out. Who sang that song Ran Off on the Plug, chat? Who wrote that song Ran Off on the Plug? Huh? Who? I can't believe he even did a song like that, but he's real for doing that. Because in Minnesota, we caught his ass. We got his ass at Trocadero's. We said, nigga, you ran off on our plug, did you? And then we came in at about 30 deep. And his niggas kind of fell back to the wall. And he's like, oh man, this is, y'all know what it is. No, this ain't what it is right now, nigga. You outside. You outside. So we about to make sure you understand you outside. So we dug into that ass real quick. And we helped him up and we let him go. But the whole point was, in a certain time in whatever this industry is, people start giving each other passes. You don't get no pass in Minnesota. I'm going to tell you that right now. Period, point blank. You come to Murderapolis with that motherfucking bullshit, they gonna set it off for real. It ain't gonna be
you Minnesota niggas is wild, bro. I've been out there.
But some people think that it's all sweet, and it ain't all sweet because we have a category of first generation Asians, first generation Somalians, first generation Eritreans. Follow me, you guys. First generation Hmongs, first generation Laotians. See,
Right.
when you're a first generation of anything, you got to come in hard. You got to come in ready to fight for whatever you got to get. Don't fucking, you can't back down from nothing. Ain't no playtime because your family don't know the rules. You got to come out here in the streets and find out the rules. So when first generation people touch downs, you guys got to remember they are the crest of what their families and their generation and their lineage is going to be. So someone like Puff Daddy, he ain't no first generation nothing. He's just a puppet, you guys. He's playing these games.
No, wait, no. Let's slow down. He's a what?
He's a puppet.
He's a puppet.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Because let's me and you let's banter a little bit. For the sake of understanding. Have you ever heard of a puppet without a handler?
Okay, wait. Follow me though. I'm saying a puppet as in he's not a first generation. He can fake anything. A first generation can't fake anything.
I get. Just hear what I'm saying. He's a puppet, right?
Yep.
Does the puppet always have a handler?
He signed up for a handler. You're right.
Right. So my thing is when we dealing with a puppet, we always make sure that the handler's gonna be okay. Have you know about the story of Pinocchio?
Yeah, Geppetto.
Hey, Geppetto comes out smelling like a rose
all day. He act like he didn't know nothing.
Right now, you done did all this wild shit, and you got this puppet wanting some shit. It's really not right. Pinocchio wants to be a boy. So they endear that shit. Now Pinocchio want to be some shit he's not, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. When they come outside,
you gotta start coming up here more, bro, because I can really bounce off you.
Yeah, you said put him outside. Put him outside.
Hey, Chef, you got to come up here more, man. We ain't been here, man. You know, hey, he here for the dog talk and everything, man.
But see the dog talk. That's a whole perfect example. The dog world, that's an institution, right? When I be hearing these niggas, oh, you want this much for these dogs? I'm all like, man, listen, the niggas who fuck with the dogs ain't complaining. Right. It's you niggas who ain't part of this world. Look, my sister, my mom, and dad, them is dog people. And I'm talking about, bro, these dogs are like part of what they're part of the institution here. Right. See, me, I've never loved a dog, nigga. But I know with you niggas, I couldn't even talk disrespectful about dogs. Because that's your fucking institution. And yeah, nigga, it could become more than a conversation. Nigga, I'm invested in this.
You guys want to hear this Jaguar chick again?
Oh, yeah.
Play that shit. Play that shit.
We got sidebarred, but yeah, roll that.
Hold up. See, now they on some funny shit. Here they go. They ain't letting it play. How they do me.
He was selected to be
the demon with you all morning.
To keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's the Judas.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him.
So she act like she's sleeping with the nigga. She know about his ego, his drug addiction. Like, what is this?
To do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it. It's a mess.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
Yeah, inquiring minds would like to know. What were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world.
Hey, can we stop this for a second?
Yeah. I'm here.
So this is the part I've literally been waiting for. We are, I mean, it's kind of clear by how I'm talking. I've been keeping up with this shit and I've seen this video. You heard what she said? I was a dominatrix. I'm a sex worker. I'm in this world. This is what I did before I did this other shit. This is how niggas got their record deal, my G. You didn't get your record deal through talent like that. I mean, first of all, sex is a talent, right? Every woman just can't sell pussy, bro. I'm not saying she don't got good pussy, but you know what you gotta be?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy pussy, so I
You
don't
gotta
know
be a chameleon. You gotta be whatever it is I need. See, like a lot of women, they'll role play with their man. We could play strangers. I'll change my name. I'll put on a wig. I'll put on this outfit. And you know what, man? I love that shit. Like that's some primal ass shit, right? We love to express our inhibitions. But what happens when that's your job?
Yeah.
A lot of us
that's too deep. That just went over everybody's head. See, you know what I'm saying? That shit. Look. This is what happens. Yo, come on now. Now,
look.
Some people can't even describe their job. Some people don't even know why they work the job they work. But you just told them, you just gave them the script of life on what your job is, period. Your job. Dang.
Look, example. I'm a mentor, I'm a community worker, I'm an activist. That's my chosen profession. There's no application, none of that. You're on your own. Hey, bro, listen. 80% of my job is theater, my nigga. I play the role. The smile's not real. I'm not fucking happy to be here. Bro, I'm seeing overdoses. I'm seeing victims. But you know what? I took a oath, my nigga. I'm gonna make a difference. This shit ain't glamorous. This shit ain't pretty. We could apply it to anything. Because, that's different. The fuck it's not. Man, listen, bro. You know what was funny, my nigga? Remember we just had the pandemic and COVID and all that? Bro, listen. Community activism was at an all-time high. I'm seeing niggas out in the street, rallies, 50,000 people. I'm talking Seattle, nigga. You understand me? Seattle only got like 1 million people. So think about getting 50, 60, 70,000 people just for a fucking cause. They had a whole thing called CHOP. I was in the middle of it, the biggest hoax in the history of the city, by far, once I done my research. This shit's a performance, bro. Everybody's performing. even the people who really care. I'm self-funded. I don't even get grants, my nigga. I'm not even in the fold because I went off script, because I exposed a lot of shit during certain situations. But if y'all really think I'd be happy going to the jungle or going to Fenty City and I'm just on some giving back, like trying to help, my nigga, shit got so bad, bro. I was going to niggas' tents, dropping everything off, screaming, "It's all over here," and pulling off, bro. Everybody's doing this shit. Now, with that, imagine me popping up as a victim and I'm choosing to wake the fuck up and do this shit every day. Yo, bro, I'm about to go do some shit somewhere in the next couple hours. Man, bro, I signed up for this shit. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And yep, I feel like a victim sometimes. But am I a victim really, bro? So if I see a murder, did I sign up for it? Like, I understand I didn't agree to it on paper. I knew the job was dangerous when I took it, nigga.
Yeah.
DJ. Hold on. I gotta go down and come back up. I gotta go breathe on that one. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Let's hear it. I'm trying to fix this thing.
Run the Jag. Run the Jag.
World run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes.
Wait, stop. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
bro. I
exactly.
can't contain myself.
Exactly. So you wore your own cameras. You got your own tapes.
Listen, bro. Listen. A couple years ago, during the pandemic, the chop was popping off. I wasn't even a whistleblower. I was the people's champ.
You cut out.
Talk shows, inserting themselves in narratives they're not a part of, getting titles that they're not really are really doing.
Man.
Right?
This ain't looking good.
I went off script. I was talking about shit that wasn't permissible. I was calling people to the carpet. I'm making this shit go. Okay, cool. We about to give out all this money. We about to give out all these grants. We about to do all this shit. Oh, you don't get any. You didn't play this game the way it was supposed to be played. You violated. Therefore, you're on your own. And is this starting to sound familiar? And we just talking about a community worker, my nigga. You know, you pointed out something. I know this guy. You know me. Am I capping about anything that I'm doing in real life, bro?
No.
Do you let me come on Dr. Hood and cap about nothing?
Nigga, you know, nigga.
You're not going to allow that. Now, this is what's going on with me. Hey, listen. I be out here, bro. I'm really 10 toes down with it, right? When niggas want to deal with a dangerous situation, I got a theory. If you want to deal with a dangerous situation, you got to get dangerous. You don't got to be tough. You don't got to be tough. I'm a wordsmith. I'm a rapper, all that shit. I've never got lower than a B+ English class or nothing like that. I talk, you can tell I talk. I like words. Express yourself and all that. Right? Niggas want to deal with problems, the most dangerous shit, but in a safe way. They want things to change, yet they want to be protected. We got to stop the gang violence. Let's have a forum at the Hyatt, because that's the way we're going to affect gang violence. The gangsters is in the street, baby.
Right.
Right? And murder hours, it might be any time, but you know why a broad day murder is a big deal? Because it's understood that those hours belong to 9 to 5 niggas and the children and whatever, right? We know this shit. So when are the murders happening? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look it up. 11. Them is the murder hours. That's when you catch a nigga at the liquor store. That's when you catch a nigga at the light.
Let me bump in there. See, and a lot of niggas don't want to accept the consequences. Like they be quick to say something, but it's like, you know what come along with what you talking about? Are you ready for that? And most of them ain't ready.
Perfect example with me. With how I move, I'm on my own. Like, one thing I understand with how I talk and how I move, somebody might really get on a nigga. That's what comes with it. I'm not a victim. I signed up for this shit. I wanted to be this guy. That's what it is. Right? So I told niggas in activism, if anything ever happened to me, niggas celebrate me. I signed up for this shit. Yeah, I might not have known exactly everything that came with it, but I'm looking up to Kwame Ture. Like, these is the niggas I want to be like. Mager Evers, niggas who don't got the most glam. This is what I want to be. So if something happened to me, nigga, I'm not no victim. Yeah. Oh, it shouldn't have happened. Man deserve better. Nigga, this is what I signed up for. I just didn't agree to it. But I agreed to it, nigga. And ain't no, look, if you an activist and you done studied the shit and the history of it, you don't know what you signed up for? You don't know what you agreed to? Oh man, you shouldn't do this, bro. So we could apply that to being a gangster, a drug dealer. Like, just put the paint where you want it. Bro, niggas want to feel sorry for niggas who signed up to be that.
Yeah, this shit threw me through a left field.
This what I was saying.
Yeah,
at the height of COVID, we gotta wear masks. They want niggas to get shots.
She's been in the industry since she was 12 years old, though. Like, damn. So you all about the money. You all about the Benjamins.
Everybody's in on this. Just what are you in on? See, it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, this and that. Hey, man, listen, I'm about to disappoint you niggas right now. The Panthers and the Mau Mau's and all these freedom fighters you know about, they were passing bitches around. They was having orgies. They was popping pills. They was doing drugs. See, I'm from the institution of activism. That's right. Man, you know what? Man, I'm you know what? Because I'm not even supposed to be doing this.
Well, actually, we're just letting her off the hook. But we go down those rabbit holes.
No. I mean, I'm not even letting her off the hook. Here's what I'm saying. Wait. What I'm saying is this. In my institution, I'm not supposed to be speaking about this. I'm supposed to protect the activists. You're not even supposed to know.
Any motherfucker that was involved, your testimony shouldn't even be shit. No way.
Okay.
He was involved. You was involved, dog.
You see what I'm saying?
That law.
And you know what? You're involved
involved, bro.
You're involved by proxy. Like, I'm not saying you did anything, but you're involved by proxy. That's what niggas got to understand. It's easy to look at shit outside of what you really involved in. Man, bro, niggas is involved in institutional shit, and there's a circle inside a circle, and this shit is happening. Nigga, there's P. Diddy's in activism. You niggas celebrate Kwanzaa? Because I'm going to just say this and wrap it up, because we want to hear the Jaguar Wright. You niggas believe in Harambe and all that shit?
You about to leave, please don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
All right, see, I'm going to stop.
Don't do it to him. Please, because my man got up and walked out. Look, I ain't going to bullshit y'all. When my homeboy just heard Def talking, he looked at me a certain way and said, man, I'm going to get going. Because he know. He heard it. So if you in the chat and you can hear what he's telling you, then y'all should make sure you watch who's around you. You should watch who's around your children. You should watch who you think you're around. He's dropping real heavy gems right now. Get him, Def. Shit. But yeah, hold down on him.
The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of, this is going to be paid off.
What happens in Rome
There's
stays
another
in Rome.
NDA.
Fact.
This is.
No, roll it. I'm just making sure we keep, mix it up like you said.
Yeah,
I was reading the chat.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because this is whistleblowing. I don't never look at the shit for what we look at. I always try to look through the shit. Like, I just want to know, how much did she get paid to do this interview, for one? You know what I'm saying? And I might have to look up her net worth. Right? What'd
you say? What's in it for you?
It be that immunity. If y'all really don't know, go back and check out that diplomat shit. You'll see who didn't have the diplomat immunity. He's still locked up. See, there's certain situations where what's the thing she's telling? She's achieving her immunity. It's crazy, y'all. I don't even know. I can't even believe this. This is crazy.
Okay, she's telling on 3 right now. Before it even break down, she just gonna go ahead and tell on 3. Because her motherfucking ass is guilty. Right? She's trying to get
no.
You need immunity from shit that you've
guilty. Guilty. They have people for that. Guilty is determined by judges and juries, right? But we could always go to what you said.
But immunity is gonna bypass that. You're gonna get a scot-free card to go past that part right there, right? Where you got to face the jury and the judge. So
we look, see, it usually works this way. Tell on your Seattle plug, and tell on your Minnesota distribution network. We could really make it relevant.
Don't do it.
You see, like, this is what's going on. But it's anything. It might be human. Like, see, now it's human trafficking. I'm not saying it's not human trafficking. You want to talk about human trafficking? You know what we call them in Seattle? We call them refugees. We call them migrants. In Minnesota, do you guys have massage parlors? Sir?
Def, you washing all the bad blood out of these people in the chat. They dying. They going in there. They brushing their teeth. They scrubbing their hands. They bleaching the floor.
Yeah, apparently she got 5 million. 3 to 5, 2 to 5. One say, 1.2. You know what I'm saying? 80K on that one. 800K on one. You know,
Look, I know somebody on the internet that has said they got 3-some million and they ain't got a goddamn dime. They was just down the street a couple weeks ago.
Hey, I'm sorry for kind of laughing. I just gotta say a story real quick. This happened in Seattle.
Oh shit.
There was an incel. He was running around and he was shooting up. Yeah, exactly. He was shooting. Feel free to chime in if you know this story. He was shooting up massage parlors. You know where they physical therapy, right? That's what a massage is. You know what the hashtag was in Seattle? Protect sex workers. Oh, so this is a brothel.
Ooh, bomb.
I know that.
Ring the bell on that one, Commissioner. Ring the bell. Oh my gosh. Somebody is hurt.
I understood. I understood that before. Right? But we're being transparent now.
Oh, shit. It's death. Give them liberty.
This is what, hey man, come on. Hey man, listen, bro.
Got to be more careful.
It's terrible.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's a Sputnik.
Let's walk through this. It's been going on before. It's been going on before. Ain't that something? See, niggas don't want us to comb through this because they don't want to deal with nothing else. They don't want to deal with the institution. They want to deal with the fall guy.
They want to deal with the players and not the game.
They want to deal with the players and not the game. So now niggas want to, I get it. I know I talk slow. I know I got a lisp. I know I talk in fragmented sentences. Now we want to focus on that. Now you want to, let's really paint this motherfucking picture. Because I'm Picasso in this bitch right now. We could go ahead and do this. I don't got a problem with it. But I'm not the problem. The problem is we all with this shit. We be knowing this shit.
Said it's not the problem though. You feel me?
We be knowing this stuff. We got our villains that we love. We all read comic books or watch these movies, and we all got villains we like. We all got villains we hate. The ones we like need to stay. The ones we don't need to go. We just don't like our villain. They put the right villain in front of us, nigga. We'll be right there defending everything. He ain't did nothing, knowing all he did was what he was told to do.
We also got to remember that you got to paint your own picture. He just told you he's Picasso. So he's chosen to paint this picture, y'all. He's giving you a toolkit and it says do it yourself. Because when you join their painting, they're going to paint you how they want you. And they can change the painting.
Okay.
On that ass.
Hell yeah.
They could give you whatever painting they want to if you aren't the Picasso of whatever, right? When a nigga got blank checks, can you make him, if you got blank checks and you could just pay for whatever narrative, like you could do that. You could hire, you could fire, you could employ, you could destroy. Can you make me look how you want to? If I'm dependent on you, you made me everything
Yes, sir.
I am.
Yes, sir.
You introduced me to my bitch.
Yes, sir.
I've been married for however many years.
And
Man,
the
come
bitch
on,
even
man.
remember when you got how you got your shit. So she ain't even on the team for real.
Man, niggas don't want to deal with the truth, bro. Niggas want to deal with sensationalism. And it is sensational. It really is, bro. Like Chris Brown said, sensational.
In the real gambit, the real ones, they still know the one when they was 14 and 15 years old. She's still right around the corner or damn near in the next room. The real ones still got that one that he had his first baby by. She still call a nigga, you need something? She still drop that baby off to you when you need one. The real ones, me and the niggas, we still go to the same block we grew up on. All that other Picasso shit like he just told you, them other ones didn't get to paint that picture. They in trouble. They in trouble.
Jaguar.
Came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making ditties. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically. And Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Wait,
Wait.
let's walk through this. Let's walk through this. I don't know who Clive Davis is. Why is he relevant? Why are we talking about Clive Davis? Can somebody tell me who Clive Davis is?
Man, I'm trying to
Geppetto.
There we go.
Geppetto.
I can mute up now.
Hey, you know.
But it's crazy how she said we gotta stop. You know, it's crazy how she said we gotta stop making P. Diddy's, but let's stop making them bitches that go along with the P. Diddy's too.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Because of course the man is gonna be fucking prosecuted harsher than a fucking woman that will take the same fucking parts in this shit. And we know that, and we talk about equality, right? So now it's time to be equal. So it's equal. Our participants gonna take the same amount of time that it takes to make this thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't no equality, bro.
That's how women spin it. That's that they want to be equal. They want to be equal until the motherfucking ball drop, and then they say, "Oh, he made me." Wait a minute, I thought you was equal.
You want the bags and all that shit. You want to be in the limelight and taking pictures of goddamn entrees,
dancing in the videos, yeah,
put it on your Instagram and shit. But then when shit hits the fan, a motherfucker want to play victim and act like they didn't have no type of involvement and shit. Like, you know, it's very limited involvement and shit, but you know everything about it, you know. So, you know, and just the way the media and everything, you know, I'm just over it because I see how they do motherfuckers all the time. So all of a sudden the media and everybody, their reputation of fucking people over in the law and, you know, their reputation of lying and everything just goes away in a situation like this. I think it has to do with more envious and hate, you know, because if you've been balling, people will love if Diddy fell off. They might cover that more than this. Let's say 5 years from now, you know, they say he just fell off and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was riding the bus and shit. Like, that would be more content for these YouTubers, more than anything. You know, it's like, fuck, this guy.
Hey man, listen, I'm gonna keep it real, especially when we talking about my mid-20s and 30s and shit like that, right? Because I'm 50 now, and I'm the same person, but I got different interests, right? So we gonna get into, before I was the positive person and the community activist and this nigga, I was doing other shit. I done fucked with a couple chicks. They love Diddy. You think any of these chicks is admitting that now?
So Diddy,
Right? Back then, certain things had already happened, right? If you know what's up with the industry, you know certain shit, right? Like, remember him and Heavy D? They threw that party at City College of New York, and they oversold the party. They got found liable, and then they were somehow able to not deal with the civil shit. You know, they got found guilty of that and never had to pay out. Y'all know that, right?
I didn't really follow the shit. I can't.
My point, because I know Dr. Hood. What's the point? What does this have to do with anything?
Yeah, so that's kind of like, I mean, I watch Jeopardy every now and then, but you know, I don't know every fucking answer.
They was given immunity. They achieved that immunity. See, you can only achieve that immunity. Yeah, you can only achieve it like 3 or 4 times, though. See, and then most of them think they're gonna get it that 4th time, collapse. It's over. Collapse.
But look, when a company that got their hands in everything pretty much took you on and right? Kanye said this himself. When a black person is a billionaire, that's on paper. When a white person's a billionaire, they have $1 billion. A lot of us didn't understand what he was saying. This is why he didn't give a fuck, because he knew I'm not actually a billionaire. I'm only worth what's in my bank account.
Def, you just killed the game again. Look,
because these niggas be making me mad, bro.
This is what I'd like to tell people. This is what I'd like to tell people right now, that you just said that God put the black man on earth so he could actually see what life looks like.
Woo! Hey, it's getting touchy, man. Hey, Cecil Jackson in the building, Antonio in the building, James Earl Cash in the building. What up, man? You rock in the building, Cassandra Hood in the building, Ozzy Ape in the building. Hey, everybody in the building, Wisdom, the Soldier in the building. Hey, man, everybody, appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. We're trying to get through it. It's just, and we apologize, but I mean, we gotta do a little bit of commentating on it, but sometimes this shit gets so bogus to me.
Man, look,
like a money grab to me. Maybe I just need to like get my head out of this money grab thing and just consume.
How, like, bro?
In front of us,
right? What's it been? It's been a money grab the whole 30 years.
Like, this is a money grab. Like, who, man? What?
Why are we even? And what's crazy? Jag, she's a whistleblower exposing shit, but see, you're exposing everything. Like you said, you're an insider. I'm a sex worker. I have tapes. We're all in on this. This is how I know. Oh, these are monsters. Hey, man, check this out. Because I'm already here. You guys want me to break some hearts right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it.
You know Maya Angelou, she was a Jaguar Wright.
Wait. Not Maya Angelou, man.
Swing low, sweet chariot.
Now we gotta wait.
God.
my thing is this. My thing is this.
One salute.
No one, no, like, you're off code. What? Why are you saying that? What type of activist are you? Well, it's in the book. It's in the book that she wrote before she was the Maya Angelou. The song, well, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm everywhere right now. I can't think of the title, but you guys know she's popping up in these movies, and she's this moral person. She was selling pussy, and she had women selling pussy. That's what she was doing.
She was mad a mess. She was a mad a mess.
Now, if you guys think that once she became auntie, that's still auntie. That's still auntie.
Still.
But listen, you mean to tell me that some of our favorite poets, our favorite activists, she don't got something on them? You never heard nobody say nothing about nothing. She was everybody's favorite, right? Because she was just everybody's favorite. Nigga, I'll show everybody what you really are. I already talked about myself, but she also knows niggas don't read. See, she never said none of this, but it's in the book. Her autobiography, how I got here, who I am.
That's why this Jaguar Wright, she ain't gonna have to write a book. They gonna call her to write a book. They gonna call her for the payment. They gonna say, here's your peanuts, get over here.
You know what, bro? They might actually give her some macadamia nuts.
She gonna be running for senator. Extra. Look, she might be running for senator of somebody's state soon. Watch.
In office,
they go exactly.
Okay.
That's the deal.
Niggas better
That's the deal. That's the deal.
This is some cold shit.
And look at her name, Jaguar. Jaguar.
That's kind of like Cougar, huh?
You already know. They put the animal on her. See, once they put the animal on you, you're done. Remember when it was Iron Mike Tyson? Then it was Kid Dynamite.
Kid Dynamite.
Yep. And then all of a sudden
are Jaguars predators?
Oops. You giving them,
or are they teddy bears?
You giving them too much, man. Jaguars can climb trees on your ass. You can't get away from that thing once it turns you in.
You are not getting away from a jag. You better be a gazelle.
Is that Jaguar the best hunter in the cat category too? See, you know, they do it all the way around. They just don't put it out subliminally. They make sure you know that they strategically have this woman's name what it is, so you can always be in context.
You niggas got tinfoil hats on. You sound like conspiracy theorists. And these is the same niggas saying, I don't think Donald Trump really, they tried to assassinate him. Oh, that don't make sense with his ear. Oh, the trajectory of the bullet. Oh, it was a deer rifle. How did you get on the roof? Oh, see, you niggas, see, when it's convenient, you'll be conspiracy theorists. A conspiracy theorist is nothing more than a person that analyzes what's in front of them and just don't accept what they told. And when it's convenient, you niggas want us to just accept what we're getting told. Like now. Don't analyze nothing. Just vilify Diddy. Yo, he's the villain. You guys ever heard of a guy named the Joker?
I just said that shit about the comic book. Like, come on. See, you gotta crawl before you walk. And I understand that people in the chat, people in this society, they haven't come out here and experienced life at its fullest. So they can only get to the 3rd grade. They can only get to the 5th grade. And I'm talking about the street process. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never been to college. They ain't never had to go in there and walk in. That motherfucker say, spread your cheeks. Now go in that cell block, and I hope you don't know nobody. You know when that motherfucker CO say, I hope you don't know nobody, you know what's about to happen to that person. You know what I'm saying? Because he's about to get his college degree. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with being who you want to be. But when somebody is getting drugged through the mud, especially like this Jaguar Wright is doing, I just think it's wrong, period, up and down. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And for people to let her do that and not say, oh, there's hate speech and that's the they don't want to say nothing like that when this bitch is talking. They don't want to say, oh, she's a feminist. She don't they won't say none of that. They'll just automatically go along with what her story is. And I think that's just, it's pitiful, man. It's pitiful. Grow up, y'all. We gotta grow up. We gotta be better than that.
This the gang up. This the gang up. Let's hear it.
But a lot of people, famous people in the music industry, have been notable, like I say, by their silence so far. It's also been notable that since the Me Too campaign began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the...
Was the Me Too the Bill Cosby? Am I correct or no? Fellas?
That's definitely a part of it, yeah. That's a part of it.
The Me Too was the Bill Cosby. But when I first heard about the Me Too, it was the Bill Cosby. Just to put a little bit of context on it.
Same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding?
Hey, bro, she's coming out with some darts, bro.
Get his lick back? What?
For what?
Dude. Get his lick back?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. She's talking about other niggas' beefs. See, this is where I be like, see, it done gone another way. It ain't even about see, man, I hate shit like this, man. Dang. Y'all be sharp. Be sharp, y'all. Be sharp. Look through this shit. What? Get his lick back.
I mean, anybody, look at, I could make up a story right now and make the shit sound good. Right? And get 1 million fucking views on that shit. Use the fucking voice, the little AI. Well, they got AI voice now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Everything you hear ain't what it is, bro. All this shit ain't evidence. All this shit ain't valid. That's all I'm saying. People just watch with your own mind, I should say. Don't let your favorite YouTuber, because that's a lot. I see a lot of women do that. You know, they're jumping on, that's their favorite YouTuber. So they're gonna go with everything she says, and that she said, you know, because she's been bringing them the scoop and shit, but everything is not valid, you know. Just like the him getting a new lawyer. That this lawyer is not even the trial lawyer. These are for little small preliminary little motions and shit, you know, little shit just to kind of push it along, you know, until you say you're going to trial. Boom. Then they got to pick a trial judge, you know, the judge for, you know, for right now. They're making a big deal about it. A lot of these guys, I look at them, you know, they're regular blue collar guys, you know, that go to work every day and shit, you know what I'm saying? They good in society. They probably never been on this side of the train tracks, you know. So they don't know. He got a new lawyer. Why? I wonder why. He must be guilty. And it's not even trial time yet. It's not. So I think where I come in, besides just trying to sniff out the money grabs, is so that people could kind of relax, man. You know, the justice has to do what justice has to do. And there's nothing that we can do to speed it up. You know, if the man's going to be guilty and do some time, if he's going to bail out and perhaps work on his image, you know, his image is taking a massive hit. I wonder if he'll have some type of gag order. They'll probably say that he can't do interviews or he can't do things. Why? Because they clearly see everybody fucking up his image, right? So why would you try to tell me that I can't get on YouTube? Why wouldn't you tell me I can't do this? I can't do that. Oh, I got it. Because you don't want me to get my narrative out there as to what happened, rather if it's factual or not. You don't want me to clean up my image so that it puts a little bit of doubt in somebody's mind. That's the game. That's the law game that's played. And if I knew this at 18 years old and 25 and shit, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have never caught that, assault 2 with a deadly weapon and shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't have caught that one, right there. I probably would have gave that one back, But the lack of education for our youngsters, because we're too preoccupied with nothing ass broads, or broads that will pop up at these Diddy parties and make a name for themselves. And nowadays, they'll really make a name for themselves off of who they're fucking. I see a lot of women of today. They're making their name not off of what they've done, but it's like your big is who you're fucking. So it's all convenient for that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no law that says this woman can't fuck with you for the cloud and, all of this shit that goes along with it. But then when shit goes sour, we got these type of chicks, Stormy Daniels and, Jaguar Wright. I thought you were singing. You said you were singing since you were 12, 13. You've been in studios and you've been performing. These are your testimonies, not mine. Okay. So fast forward, how did you dip into sex working and shit? How does all of a sudden, so now you the one, busting down and, saying you involved and you wearing cameras and stuff. So you'll go to this shit and get cameras, hidden cameras, because you're going to try to blackmail a motherfucker one day. To me, rather if it's some illegal shit going on or not, I don't want a motherfucker like this hanging around me. I don't want a motherfucker coming to my house with a secret camera and shit. I don't want a motherfucker like that around. Rather if I'm doing illegal shit or not, And that's the bottom line. So I don't know, man. And there's a couple more people on here, they talking about Weinstein, Epstein, Weinstein, all this shit, all these Steens and shit. I don't know none of these motherfuckers. It sounds like a bunch of sick shit to me, but it's no energy like this. Like I never seen so many Weinstein goddamn videos with people doing them. And I know they were doing them, but let's be honest, it's not this many. Not this many goddamn videos. What leads me to believe that it's true, man. You're gonna have haters, man. You're gonna have people that no matter what, if you're on top for a long period of time and they keep falling off, then it's gonna be some shit.
That Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter. They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
Jaguar,
guess they're on vacation.
If this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think the world is going to be shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades. For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? social media.
How many victims?
There was none for her.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Wow. See? Now they're going to try to throw Queen B in there. You know? Come on now. It's going to be a goddamn... They already got the documentary. I watched it the other night. It's crazy. Can't be no bigger than this, man. That's why we can't say motherfuckers is guilty before just due. You can't. You just can't. That's the way it goes, y'all. We got to be fair to everybody. Remember that? Let's check out the George Floyd situation. You know, that guy, we watched that guy do that shit and it didn't matter. It was all the way to the end and everybody sat there. We set our timers and we wanted to make sure we were watching that verdict because when that verdict came in, everybody was quiet. You didn't even breathe because you didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. Am I correct? You were like, damn, I don't know what's going to happen, man. He might be. They should be. If he don't, I'm going to, you know, all of this shit, bro. But when it's Diddy, he's guilty. You know, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You know that because he's black. He's black, bruh. We all guilty. We all guilty, man. Go read that. I always tell people to read this. I'm gonna get a couple books, a couple extra books, so I could tell y'all to read some other shit too besides this one. But it's called The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. Go check that out, man. They did a study. They asked a bunch of people, man, you know, what describe a drug dealer or a criminal, you know, what do you think that looks like? And like 90-something% of them said a black man. They described to them would be what a drug dealer is and a criminal. They described a black man. So basically, subconsciously, if a police officer pulls you over and you're black, subconsciously, he's automatically going to be thinking that you're a criminal, bro. And if you don't see that's a problem, then you don't understand and your mind's not open. That's all that means.
You know, to dump a little bit more gasoline in the fire, most people don't even know what the Journal of American History is. They've never read one essay from the journals, you know, and I hope you guys go read some of the journals of American history, because if you understand how history plays itself over and over, and it gets sharper and sharper until there's no way you can get close to the edge. They got you no matter if you even look, just like Buck City said, if you even look like the part, they got you. So go look at some of the essays that are written in the American History Journal, and I guarantee you guys will start looking at that Constitution sideways. You'll start looking at laws sideways, and you'll start really looking in the mirror and being like, why would somebody even want somebody like Jaguar Wright to get on their show and talk like this? Crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts. She's nuts. I'm gonna play it.
They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Piers.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know. I'm just being honest with.
Neither is Diddy. Diddy's not here to respond to none of this shit. You know. So he started sweating and shit when he started talking about Jay and Beyonce. Look at his forehead.
Good point. Good point. Real good point.
You
You've seen it.
He done turned red and shit because you talk the wrong shit, your ass gonna be fucked up. They coming after you. They coming after you, goddamn. Kramer, what up?
What up? What up? What up, man?
Oh man, cooling, man.
Big Saw. What up, though, man?
What up? What up? Hello, Dan. What's up, Wayne?
Man,
I don't know the other gentleman name that's on here, but what's up, dog?
Yeah, that's Def Dabster. That's the Def Dabster.
Yeah, man. That Jaguar Wright. That broad a can short of a 6-pack, man.
You said she
straight up. She was
six-pack.
Yeah. Yeah, she ain't got it all wrapped up like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know her little she was a singer at one time.
Okay.
And I guess she got some bones to pick because they got them, they ain't fucking with her like that. So she out for all the big wigs, man. You know what I mean? She trying to take everybody down. She got something to say.
So you saying that she trying to get her lick back, like she just said about Jay-Z now?
Absolutely. 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 You know what I'm saying? Her career went downhill, so she trying to blame everybody. So this is her little get back. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you gonna come on here and say, yeah, I got 3 people want to testify against Jay-Z and Beyonce? Like, hey, if they guilty of something, they gonna get caught. You know what I mean? What you ratting for? What you snitching for? Because Jay-Z, he dropped you? Sound like somebody got a axe to grind to me.
Somebody was eating them goddamn corn dog. I mean, them goddamn chili dogs and shit. She done swole up a little bit, right?
Yeah, she definitely has. She woke up in that Park Avenue, man. She, how she got there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jaguar Wright full of shit, man.
She woke up in that goddamn 98.
Paper.
Yeah, 98. The Regency.
She's trying to figure out how she got there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, got to be more careful.
Got to.
You're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter, a new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I think people should really look into that more. I am friends with Albie Shore. I love him. I love his children. I knew Kim. We used to all hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. I watched that whole thing happen.
I'm surprised ain't nobody knocked her ass off.
Everything that Albert has been through, every attempt on his life that has been ignored by the authorities, it all leads back to Diddy, and everyone knows it.
She talking to that white dude.
Phones, putting AirTag on children during visits. These are normal practices that these people do.
Jaguar, I've got to leave it there. I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for
James Earl Cash, man.
I do care. Thank you very much.
Wow, brother.
Well, I'm joined now by the host of VladTV, DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad, I mean, it's pretty horrifying listening to these testimonies. What did you make of what you just heard?
Well, Vlad is a culture vulture.
Well, Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist. I don't really co-sign anything that she says. I've never had her on my show, and I don't have any plans to have her on my show.
You don't believe her?
She got an album in 20 years, and a lot of this stuff is just stuff she's heard, things she's making up, and so forth. I'm not saying that there aren't serious things that Diddy may have done. But yeah, I can't co-sign anything that Jaguar Wright is saying, if that's your question.
Well, I mean, obviously, since we last spoke, there have now been these charges against Diddy, which are incredibly serious. You didn't think at the time we last spoke that he was likely to face these charges. Are you surprised it's come to this?
I'm not surprised, because I feel that law enforcement in general is reactionary. I think that when you look at high-profile individuals, their arrests, indictments usually come after a documentary, a big TV show, or in Diddy's case, it was this huge lawsuit that Cassie filed that everyone got to see all the details and all the attention that came to it. So yeah, it wasn't a surprise that it actually happened, because you've seen this happen over and over again. R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, all the attention that they got, and then now Diddy. So yeah, I mean, this is ultimately the world that we live in. But he'll have his day in court. And, you know, his lawyer said that he's not going to take a plea deal, because I think a plea deal at this point is probably going to be very heavy-handed, probably 20 years plus. So it makes sense for him to go to court. But we'll ultimately see what happens, you know, because we haven't really seen, apart from some of the funny stuff of, oh, there's 1 million bottles of lube that they found there. I'm sorry, 1,000 bottles of lube and so forth. We have yet to really see what the evidence is. And I think once we see the actual evidence, then people will actually formulate an opinion.
Did they ever figure out? So what was the lube all about? I mean, you know.
Hey, they said that baby oil or whatever it was a drug or something. Say they wipe it on them and they got them instantly be high or some shit. Was it? Did you hear that shit?
I heard that, but I didn't know where that source came from. I did hear that though.
Yeah,
I heard that.
But when, and I'm a Fed case person. When does the media get to talk about the evidence on, for whatever reason, baby oil, whatever they call? Why is it that they be running a mouth about shit? I don't understand that. How is that even possible?
because motherfuckers like VladTV, motherfuckers like Jaguar Wright, them type snitching motherfuckers.
So then they gonna throw the baby oil out shit because it was premature. It was whatchamacallit, right? So they're gonna throw all that out because it came before the trial.
Shit,
people don't know how law works. That's what's so crazy.
They're gonna suppress that shit. They're gonna have a suppression hearing, and they're gonna try to get all of that shit that's biased, all that shit thrown out. Bro.
Hey, let me say something real quick, man. Hey, about the freak off parties, man. I mean, they know they going to a motherfucking party that goddamn get fucked up and get fucked and shit, right?
Right.
I mean, shit, that's on them. They got people that coming back and shit. These motherfuckers was coming back to the freak off parties.
See, the thing about it, they're gonna get a lot of males on them jury that's gonna be thinking like that, you know. And it's gonna be like,
so there was a lot of males.
Well, no, you're gonna get a lot of males on the jury. You know, that's what they should be trying to select, right? See, the prosecutor is gonna try to pick women. That's what they want to do. They want to pick women.
Oh yeah, no, Puff ain't going for that shit. Puff ain't going for that shit.
You know, so
that's when that money comes into play.
You get to pick.
That's when that money comes into play.
I think you pick 6, they pick 6. Feel me?
Okay. Puff need to pick all males, man.
For sure. That's what he's gonna do. He gonna pick all males that have been to these type of parties, dog. Have you ever been to Freak Me? Have you ever been to blah blah blah? Those are some of the questions that Puffy's lawyer should be asking the jurors when the time comes. You know,
Puffy ain't forced none of them motherfuckers to go to the freak off parties.
Have you ever had an orgy? You know, those are good questions to ask, because if they say no, or if they don't believe in one, or they don't, you know, have you been in a relationship? Have you ever cheated? You know, you're gonna want to know all that shit. But if they never did that and they don't live like that, they're not gonna be agreeing with this shit at all. I'm telling you.
Hey, Puff never made these motherfuckers come to this party now. He didn't kidnap these motherfuckers. They came on their own. They wanted to be around motherfuckers with money and shit and have a good time. But ever since Puff said something about that Ciroc shit, man, his whole little shit done went downhill, man. I think it was them Ciroc people, man. I think that's got a lot to do with it, though.
It might have been also he gave that $300 some thousand to some political party dude who said he was going to start something and blase Skippy. See, we got to remember there's all kinds of angles that they going to make sure that they don't tell you until they drop that hammer. So he had to be doing something right. It's been 20-something years. So when somebody get a run, I know a nigga that's been balling for almost 16 summers. He gonna be back next summer. I hope he get through. You know what I'm saying? But when the ball and the hammer when the hammer drop, they always got somebody. You know?
Hey, they let a motherfucker go for about 25 years and say, shit, man, your time's up, Wody. It's time for you to get there. Hey, you done did all this bullshit. It's time for you
exactly.
To
they remember Lonzo.
Hey,
Lonzo said, nigga, I'm playing him.
Hey, Antonio, the feds, they got a 98% conviction rate, but they don't tell you that shit. Probably 95 of them end in a plea deal. So every plea deal that goes toward their percentage. You see what I'm saying? So out of the people that actually take them to trial, bro, they're beatable. They're beatable. Yeah, it's gonna cost a lot of money. You're gonna need a lot of investigators. You're gonna need a lot of shit. But them motherfuckers is human, just like everybody else, dog. You know, they can be beat, bro.
Right.
They can.
Puff just pissed somebody off, man. That's what it come down to.
And then if they violate his constitutional rights, he can always come back on the appeal. Like right now, they're not giving him a fair, unbiased trial. That's one violation. You know what I'm saying? They might let some evidence in that shouldn't have been let in, or something got talked about, some shit. Those are violations, the way they're handling this shit. That's what his lawyer should be on, right? So even if he does get convicted and goes to jail, he can come back on an appeal. You said what?
Where Jay-Z at? Where's homeboy at? His homeboy.
Me hear Vlad's ass, this nigga.
On what's happening right now.
Do you think there's a lot of people in the rap world in particular who are pretty fearful right now of where this may all lead? Is it a bit like the Epstein scandal, do you think?
I don't really think so, because, I mean, ultimately, everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties when they were happening. You know, if I got an invite, I would go. But there's a party within a party. There's the actual party where the big celebrities go to, the Howard Sterns and the Leonardo DiCaprios and so forth. You never hear of any of them really being involved in any of this stuff. They go home, you know, at 2, 3 o'clock a.m. And then there's the private parties that seem to involve the sex workers and probably certain types of people that are kind of in an inner circle. No. And we'll see if those names ultimately come out or not. You know, I think that when it comes to a situation like the feds, cooperating is a very big thing. And I think if Diddy cooperates and gives up some big names of actual crimes that they committed, that'd be a way of actually, you know, lessening the amount of time that he does, or possibly even walking away.
I mean, what had you heard about Diddy over the years?
He's advocating for ratting, and he's trying to get on the culture and the rap culture, all this shit. Like, you know, you guys gotta watch out who you guys be interviewing with, man. This guy, he's advocating for snitch. He wants this guy to roll over, and maybe he can get some type of leniency or something, man, which might happen. I don't know. I'm not going to wish that on him, though. He might be solid. That motherfucker might say, man, he ain't saying a motherfucking thing, man, the whole time.
Hey, he don't snitch, though. I hate to say it. Hey,
he said he about to snitch, huh?
Hey, if these motherfuckers come with 30 years and he can't beat it, oh, yeah, that's the next resort. I hate to say it, though, but that's the game now. The first one to rat.
So how many people are snitching when they facing the 30? How much? What's the percentage of people that's gonna snitch if it's 30 years in front of them?
Shit, it's a good
100%. 100% of them motherfuckers, man. 100% of them. 100% of them. They're not going to bring them in. They're not even going to waste their time. Otherwise, they would have indicted motherfucking Jaguar Wright. See, it's a nasty game, y'all. It's a nasty game. It's nasty, man.
Shit, Justin, what's that? Straight drop ain't snitch.
Straight Drop ain't got no $1 million people around him, so they can't milk him. You got to remember, they got to be able to milk people around you too.
He got Yo Gotti. He say shit. CMG.
Yo Gotti already he's already in the process to get his. He got one coming himself. You see what I'm saying?
Rico coming. That Rico coming.
I didn't say nothing, huh?
Say what?
The Straight Drop dude didn't say nothing, huh?
Nah, he ain't say shit. He wanted old boy to snitch though. He was trying to give old boy to snitch for him. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he tried to give old buddy Sam Grand to snitch for him. But he say shit, y'all can lock me. He said y'all can lock me up and throw away the key, but I ain't won't eat the cheese.
They might pass him off to the streets though. See, that's what happened kind of with Vaughn. You got to remember, there's somebody out there that they'll put some money on your head. See, the game don't stop just in the courtroom. They got a goon. They got their own goons too. We got our goons. They got their goons too. Don't play them short.
Yeah, but they gave him life. He still ain't tell it. So we ain't gonna say 100%. When we'll probably say what 85%. What you think? 85
percentage, boy.
Yeah.
The reason I said 100% is because once they pull you in there, they've jeopardized your family, they've jeopardized your children, they've jeopardized the rest of your life. So it don't matter, even if you don't go in there and snitch, you still got to deal with some ignorant motherfucker that feels like you're a problem.
I'm gonna tell you how they do you in the feds, though. I done been to the feds. Soon as you come through them motherfucking doors, wherever you go, first thing them boys ask you, let me see that paperwork. But they finna wing out all them motherfucking snitches and shit. They coming to you, hey, let me see that paperwork. If you don't give it to them, they gonna find out a way to get it.
In Minnesota and Stillwater, we know who coming through the gate. They know that we know who coming. That we don't are that. See, what's crazy is that this outside life really ain't what's really it is. They really don't know. They got so many of these people on here telling their story, and they making phony claims. So stupid motherfuckers will go out there and do some more stupid shit. That's all it is. Because if you knew you was gonna get your hand chopped off if you come here and steal from this plug, I guarantee you won't steal from this plug over here.
Yeah, that's how they do you in China. You steal some, they cut your motherfucking fingers off.
Obviously, people knew he had parties. They knew he was a big rap star and so on. But the nature of this kind of thing. I mean, I'm asking because when I watched, for example, I met Diddy a couple of times. He was always perfectly charming to me. But you know, I've met a lot of people who are charming and turned out to be monsters. The video that came out of showing him beating up his then girlfriend in a hotel corridor was so shocking that when I watched it, I remember thinking, well, this guy is capable of anything. I mean, a man that would do that, who's that famous, who would do that to a woman in a hotel corridor, public hotel corridor, if he's prepared to be that violent in public, knowing there might be cameras around, he's prepared to do pretty much anything, was my conclusion. I mean, what did you hear about him over the years?
Come on.
I mean, that tape was horrific. And after our interview that we did with Roger Bonds, who I helped to bring onto the show, I did my own interview with Roger Bonds. It was a very in-depth, I think, two-hour interview where he goes into actually witnessing a lot of women that were physically abused by Diddy. I mean, not only Cassie, of course, which you saw multiple times, but Kim Porter. He was on a trip where Kim Porter got her nose broken allegedly by Diddy and flew in a plastic surgeon to fix it. There was a personal chef that Diddy beat up. I actually heard voicemails of her describing it. This wasn't even something that she wanted to come publicly with. There was other women as well that.
Oh shit!
VladTV, I'm telling you, the police, man.
Oh shit! Hey man, I don't know how the dude sit down with him. Look at him. He done got made a living off of.
made a living off of us, man.
Just coming up on here snitching, trying to,
the Pinocchio job. That Pinocchio job.
Vlad.
That's what that is. That's that Pinocchio job.
I can't stand that motherfucker, man. Every time he come on, man, I can't stand that motherfucker. I mean, he talking about he solved the Tupac case. He solved the shit. Like, motherfucker, that's like some police shit, man. Who the fuck says shit like that? I solved the case. What are you, a detective, motherfucker?
Hit the like button, y'all.
You know what, in the fuck this show. Everybody go on this show, man, get fed time.
Man.
I got details on. So I think that Diddy has a long history of violence towards women, but also of men, because there's also the Steve Stout incident. If you remember that whole situation, he was in a music video with Nas, Hate Me Now, and there was a scene where Diddy was on the cross like Jesus, and I guess he went to Steve Stout afterwards and said that he wants to take that part out. That part wasn't taken out, so Diddy and his entourage show up at Steve Stout's office and they beat him with a champagne bottle, which they ultimately settled out of court for. So I think there's a lot of violence that has happened around him, and I think at this point it's just catching up to him.
There's lots of rumor mills about him being secretly gay or bisexual or whatever. I mean, I don't care, but do you think there's much credence to those?
I mean, it's hard to say. I have heard, because remember, for example, the Wendy Williams situation. She was on the radio in New York, and she said that she had photos of Diddy in a gay type environment of some sort. And I had someone actually explain to me what that photo was after the fact. And Diddy came in and threatened to sue the radio station unless she was fired. And she was fired, and she had to go to Philly for, I think, 5 years or something like that. So there was that. Wow. I'm not sure how true it is, because it was just a photo, and a photo, could mean a lot of different things. I mean, the fact that he's a cuckold, that he likes to masturbate while watching women that he's with have sex with other men. I don't know. Is that gay? Is that bisexual? Is that just being a cuckold? It's hard to say. It's not something that I'm actually into. But I'm sure it blurs the lines between...
I'm not about to be masturbating while motherfucker fucking my bitch. I'm sorry. And I think this is too much information. Is that criminal? I don't think that's criminal. Why is that even?
Yeah, exactly.
Why I mean, even able to put this shit out here on this guy.
People do this shit all the time, man. It ain't nothing new.
Wow.
Freaky motherfuckers around here.
Now, right?
Homosexuality and bisexuality somewhat. But I don't think he's exclusively gay, because he has a lot of children. It's hard to really say, and it ultimately doesn't really matter. And, I've talked about this in my interviews. I think if he came forward and said, hey, I'm a bisexual man, I think a lot of the jokes, like the no Diddy jokes and so forth, will kind of ease down, and people might actually be a little understanding of his situation a little bit more, as opposed to him denying it. But ultimately, who knows? I have no idea.
We've talked... People have talked a lot in the last few years that it's unusual that so few people in the music business have been held to account under the Me Too campaign umbrella in the way that other industries were held to account. Could this be, following R. Kelly and others, could this be a tipping point where there might be a lot of other rap stars in particular, perhaps, with very checkered backgrounds, lots of rumors about them, could all start falling like dominoes?
It's hard to say. Like I said in the beginning, it's very reactionary. I think if there is a lot of media attention over somebody, there's a documentary about them, there's movies about them and so forth, I think that ends up getting on law enforcement's radar, and then you will see things kind of escalate very quickly. It's hard to say. R. Kelly was extremely high profile, and there will be others, but
hey,
I don't think that the music
pause it
industry
real quick?
Is really.
So he just said when it's on their radar, R. Kelly was high profile. I'm gonna give you an example of something high profile that we're not treating like it is. Kwanzaa. The creator of Kwanzaa was locked up for pretty much these same things. He had a harem of chicks. There was abuse allegations. There were other things. Drugs were involved, all this stuff. He was a police informant. He got out, changed his name. They made him an honorary professor. And now he has a black version of Christmas, which is Kwanzaa. And they use African words to signify the different days, just like Hanukkah. See, we celebrate these people and we don't even know we doing it. And once we start doing it, we're so far vested, we won't stop. Do you know how many fucking black feminists I know who celebrate Kwanzaa? Can't stand men. They coming for grandfathers. Oh, your grandma only stayed with your grandfather because back in the day they couldn't own anything and they couldn't do all this shit. Wait till Kwanzaa come around. They got kente cloths. They wrapping their head. They drinking water. They're minding their business. They're focused on spirituality. The creator of Kwanzaa is a Diddy, and we celebrating this nigga. Man, we're not qualified to cancel these people. We love these people. We love James Cleveland. Niggas don't want me to talk about him. They just want me to talk about rap and shit. Like sexual scandals ain't been going on in the Kojic section forever. If you guys don't know what that is, that's black church pretty much. This ain't nothing new. It's just what we're focused on now. Now it's a problem. Yo, we create these people. Niggas.
Having less situations than other industries. I mean, every industry has certain situations and they're high profile, and there's a bunch of other stuff that kind of falls below the radar.
Finally, DJ Vlad, what do you think is going to happen here? Do you think Diddy will ever come out of prison?
Look,
that's a tough one, because I was really shocked that he didn't get a bond. I thought for sure that he'd be sitting in his mansion right now awaiting trial, but he's sitting in a jail cell right now. And it could be years before this actually makes it to trial. So it proves that things are very, very serious on his end. And if you look at the R. Kelly situation, he got, I believe, 30 years. This may fall along the same lines, except the only difference is when I looked into the R. Kelly case, a lot of the convictions were based on underage girls. You know, you've heard a few spatterings of underage accusations, but in general, it seemed like most of the women were of legal age in the Diddy case. So I'm thinking it won't be as severe as it is with Diddy. As it is with R. Kelly. But for someone like Diddy, who's in his mid-50s, he doesn't want to spend 5, 10, 20 years in prison. No. He wants to get out. He wants to keep it moving. So I think he will get out of prison at one point. It's just hard to say, you know, right now what it's going to be.
Yeah, it is. It's a fascinating story. DJ Vlad, thank you very much indeed for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm joined now by Ariel Mitchell-Kidd, who's a lawyer for one of Diddy's alleged victims. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. There are so many people coming forward now with allegations about Diddy. What do you think about the scale of this case?
Well, before I get into that, I kind of want to address the prior two panelists. First with Mrs. Jaguar Wright. She said a lot of things that were very jarring in her explanation of what she saw and had firsthand accounts on. My concern for her, she's saying a lot of things that could be considered libelous. Right. And I would suggest that she contacts an attorney, if only to vet the information she has or purports to have from other victims. At least they can protect her, and then they can also do their due diligence, the attorneys, to make sure that the information she's receiving is accurate outside of the things that she knows and
she could be facing some legal reprimand.
I was very concerned about some of the things that she had said in her prior segment. I also want to address Mr. Vlad, who I know to be a culture vulture, who takes from the Black community and doesn't give back and puts artists in situations where then they are indicted by the police. And he's very much so what we call police type investigation in the Black community. And for him to repudiate what Mrs. Wright has said, I thought was completely out of line. He can say he doesn't agree, which is fine. But for him to be someone who constantly uses the Black community and uses them as a means for his platform, I thought that was very inconsiderate and unprofessional. Now, to get to your question that you asked of me regarding the victims, there are victims coming out every day, even someone who contacted me last night. So, and it's only standing to be more individuals coming out. I do talk to some of the other attorneys who represent victims that we already have known because they filed cases, who have additional victims who plan to come forward, and they plan to file cases against very soon. So it's only a matter of how many more are going to come out, and it seems to be, it'll be very many more.
You've said that you've been contacted regarding the sale of one of the Diddy freak-off tapes, and that it features a very high-profile celebrity. What can you tell us about that?
So actually, I recently was contacted by one of my business partners who's also an attorney, who said to me, well, why are we not writing the demand letter to try to do the catch and kill? And I said, well, if you want to do it, then I'll connect you and you can essentially do it. He was also concerned about wanting to protect the other person who was in the film, mainly because I've known about this for about 3.5 weeks to about a month. I've been communicating with these people who purport to have that videotape.
Okay.
And it wasn't until Thursday night that they outright said, can you write on your letterhead a letter to the individual who's also in the tape and see if they're interested in a catch and kill? And is that something, we'll give you X amount of percentage of it. And at the time I was like, I don't think I want to be involved in this, but I hadn't had time to process. But the other attorney I'm speaking of, he's pretty much been in the know the entire time since I first got contacted by these individuals with the tape. And we're pursuing now a meeting with the three of us for us to broker, I guess, a situation where we'll have certain guarantees that once we make the representations to the person in the tape, that we have some level of assurances that this is a valid tape.
And just to be clear, two thoughts about this. One, is it a household name that we're talking about here? And secondly, are they engaged in any criminality from what you understand?
Household name, very much so. More of a household name than Mr. Combs.
Wow,
and
really?
Criminality, they are engaged in pornography. They're not doing anything illegal per se. I can't say that well, I'll say this. My concern was that I could not verify the age of the individual. And so that was my concern about not having anything sent to me and viewing it in the way that I did via stills, via FaceTime video.
Okay.
So I didn't want to have anything in my phone because my issue is we can't determine if this person is 17 to 21.
Right. Fascinating. It's been reported there could be a class action with over 50 alleged victims of Diddy. It also feels like there could be a lot more than that. Do you think, when you look at this case now, that he's ever going to come out of prison?
I do not think Mr. Combs will get out. I was not surprised that he did not get bond. I was saying from the beginning that I was fairly certain due to my experience in the legal field that he would not be getting bond and that he would be there until his court case. I also feel as if having a trial would not be in his best interest, and I'll explain why. Everything that comes out in that criminal trial will be used by not only me, but every other civil litigator who has a civil case against Mr. Combs. Everything that the federal government proves beyond a reasonable doubt, because they have a higher criteria to meet than we do. It's the preponderance of the evidence in civil court. So if we have the federal government, if you will, doing all of our heavy lifting for us in a very public trial, all of the discovery that is done will be very valuable, invaluable almost, to every civil attorney who is working on a civil case, which
So if he take it to trial and if they drag it out like they doing Young Thug and all this shit, it's gonna be so many articles in there that other people can pick up on and get lawsuits, and this could definitely bleed them, bro. That's why we always talk about this. Yo, you better have lawyer money. You better have this. You better be able to fight it. You better be able to do this. Like, bro, if this guy had a few $1 million or like $10 or $20 million, bro, he'll be through with money. He'll be through. He wouldn't be able to fight this.
That's what they trying to do. Bleed it. All his assets.
Bro, they are bleeding this man. They're bleeding him. He can't even. He's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
But
They
we
are
all know,
bleeding this man.
but we all know it's not that way because we regular people.
A lot of them girls gonna settle out, man, or men, or whoever the fuck with the lawsuit. They're gonna settle out for that bag.
That's a lot. A lot, man. It's almost over, though.
I believe we're about at 14, 15 outside of the other attorney who recently said that he has 50 individuals. And I don't know if he actually has 50 people or if that's a shock value number. I'd be curious to see once that filing comes out. I haven't seen it. I do know other attorneys who have several individuals that they are in the process of filing a complaint for. I'm in the process of filing the complaint for another victim and fielding calls from other individuals who I may take on as clients.
Hey,
I've actually
can I
spoke
point
to
out
multiple
something real quick?
individuals.
That she's
Can I
getting
point out something real
30%.
quick?
What else?
Can I point
besides
out
that?
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Niggas ain't going to the police. They getting attorneys for criminal shit. You get an attorney for a civil case, unless you the defendant. When you accusing somebody of something, what I need an attorney for, I'm gonna go get the police. They got prosecutors for that, all that. But when it's a civil trial or when I just want some bread, I go and get my own attorney. We cut a deal and they move forward. Come on, man. That's what's going on. You guys know that?
They're getting those attorneys, they're getting 30%. This the one dude talking about they got 100-something cases. He settled for $2 million. Let's say he settled for $2 million. That guy's getting 60 million out of it.
This is enough. Because they're all pretty much gonna get a half a sandwich. They got fruit, they got broccoli, they got chips. So I was actually about to put that back.
Yeah, this is crazy though.
But did not take on everybody as a client because I was unable to verify what it was that they were saying, not because I didn't believe them or believe that what they were saying to be true. And that's why I've also expressed at the beginning that Mrs. Wright needs to seek legal counsel, not only about things that she's saying, things that other people are saying that she's repeating, only because a lawyer will go and do a certain level of due diligence to make sure that there's a good faith basis that the claims being asserted are actually true. But I never thought that Mr. Combs would get bond. I do not feel it would be advantageous for him to take this to trial because it would only destroy not destroy him financially, but also let's even pretend he were to get off everything, which I absolutely do not see him being victorious in a criminal trial. The feds have, I believe, like a 97 point something success rate. He's pretty much shooting blind in that situation. His attorney is not doing anything to help him either. And some of the public statements that he's been giving is actually turning public perception more negatively towards Mr. Combs. Not that I'm trying to help him at all in a legal sense. However, when we talk about criminal law, when we talk about
you're not trying to help him.
Case.
You're trying to hurt him. You're not see, this is what I'm saying. Look at the skullduggery. Oh, not that I'm trying to help him. You're not trying to help him. You're trying to hurt him. That's what they brought you on there for. You're not getting up there if you're an advocate of him. They're not bringing up nobody to do. We are here to get you up out of here. And that's what this is, man. We see the play.
Man. Nah, they about to get that money. She pulling up, she getting all the info. They want to get that money. That's what it is. It's a big deal. Because if they settle, which most of them are gonna get settled, they're not gonna go to fucking 100 different civil trials. They're not. That's not going to happen. We're not going to see that. We might see a few of them, a handful of them. That's it. You know,
it's 154 people, ain't it?
Shit, it might be, who knows, man. You know, anybody could. Shit, I might go
Folks.
get one of my.
Exactly.
Bitch,
That's what I was thinking. Well,
just
hey,
go
same
fill one out, just in case. Shit, you feel me? Why not? It's a money grab, right?
Exactly.
So
We'll
okay,
settle out.
so 5 years from now, I'm gonna be hearing about such and such, man. She didn't even go to the party, man. She got 2 million. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Come
say
on,
it's 104 people, and he got to pay $2 million per person. They're gonna rape Diddy, man. Diddy ain't gonna have no money. But the smart thing he do though, he put all his assets and shit into his kids' names and shit.
Yeah.
The federal case. When we talk about their success rate, the federal government, especially the Southern District of New York, we're talking about people who aim to kill is the best way I can put it. They are successful. They are the leaders in the field. And anything that comes out, any discovery, any testimony, any depositions that come out will be used in his civil cases, which I don't think he's going to want, because that's all he's creating evidence for us to use. And to the point that, while I don't want to acknowledge Vlad, the point that he made earlier about being...
Because all these blood-sucking civil lawyers, they don't have the type of information that a regular lawyer would be able to get for the case, because it's not a criminal situation. So they're not going to have all of that. So you're basically giving them ammo, and they're sitting back waiting on little bits and pieces to pop out so they could sue your ass. Oh, you was at that party too? Yeah, if anybody was at this party, they might as well make a commercial. We might as well make a commercial. Say, yeah, if anybody's ever been messed with by Diddler, call this number. There's a $600 million settlement. You know, all this man's money. That's what it sounds like to me, bro. I could be wrong. People say, oh, he's protecting Diddy. He's a terrible guy. Whatever. I've been called worse things.
Absolutely.
Heavy-handed in terms of any settlement. I do agree to that, only because one of the charges, and the main charges, is a RICO. And a RICO carries a life sentence, not just a 25 or 40 year or whatever. It's a life sentence. And if we think about how RICO was created in New York to take down mafia bosses, mob bosses. And that's what Mr. Combs is. He's a mafia boss. He's a New York mafioso boss. And the RICO law was created to take down people like him. So if he were to take a plea deal, if only to save himself any potential liability in terms of things that could be used against him in civil court, I can't possibly see him taking less than 25 to 30 years in a plea bargain. However, if I was him, that would be the only option I would have and the only option I would take.
You don't know.
Absolutely fascinating analysis. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, Ariel Mitchell-Kidd.
She don't know. And that was, that was interesting, man. It took us a long time to get through it. I thought we'd probably get through it in like an hour and a half. It was on like a 38-minute. We cooked on this one. Matter of fact, we cooked a bunch before we even played it. So I didn't know we was even going to play it. They fucked me earlier with my stream earlier.
The lawyers he got way better than that, bro.
Oh yeah, they're not playing. They do law. You got to look at the violations. You got to look at everything, technicalities, everything. That's what a lawyer does. Now, some people say, oh, they're crooked, all this shit, but they got to play the fucking game the way that the shit is played, bro.
Absolutely.
I can't blame a man for doing that, or the defense coming up with a strategy to try to get out of it. Fuck it.
Who think Puff gonna snitch though? You think he gonna rat? But
I can't never say that I think another man's gonna snitch, because he might just be that guy and he might not. You feel me? He might not. You said it's a wrap, huh?
And listen, Puff worth got them all this money, man. This little jail time he doing now, this shit fucking killing him,
I mean,
man.
they gonna bleed him for all his bread anyway. So
I ain't even talking about the money, bro.
I guess it'd be free if we making some type of 5-year deal and snitch on motherfuckers.
I ain't even talking about the money. I'm just talking about the fact that, you know, he used to doing whatever he want to do. Just, you know what I mean? Man, I could imagine how that man feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? That man don't go to jail, man. He don't sit in jail that long. Shit, man. Puff finna goddamn tell it on everybody. Puff ain't trying to go to no prison, man. I'm sorry, but he finna rat. Shit, his dad was a rat, they said. I think y'all on mute.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know, we ain't gonna hold him all day, man. I don't know.
I
Diddy
hope he
better
don't.
figure it out, man. He gotta figure it out.
Hey, he'll be solid. I have much respect for him. If Diddy, you know what I'm saying? If he don't implicate nobody and he just, you know, whatever happened, he just, you know, handle his business, man. I'ma salute that man.
That's
But
all we can
shit,
do. You know?
hey, that's gonna be, hey. What we ain't say shit, 100%.
Well, I know how this shit go, especially with sexual assault.
Right. They
You
say
know?
LeBron was at the parties. They say LeBron was at the party, Jay-Z. Oh
If you were
man,
just there, if everybody ain't going to jail that was just there, being just there ain't enough, bro. For me,
exactly.
that
Just
ain't
because
enough. So what? So what? I was
everybody
there.
should
So
go to
what?
jail, right?
So
Everybody
what?
should go to jail, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Check everybody in jail.
Hey, his lawyers ain't gonna. Hey, his lawyers. Hey, they gonna be on their shit though. Diddy people gonna be on their shit, man. Definitely.
He gonna have to fight though, because I don't see him trying to give him under like 10 years, you know. So right then and there,
I said 15 to 20.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if it's more
What
than
did they
10,
what? How many years ago?
if they don't offer him under 10, he's taking them all the way.
Yeah. What did they get Weinstein?
I don't know.
That's what they trying to make this shit out of, like some Harvey Weinstein type shit.
Just like Kelly, huh? Life. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm.
Shit,
You know,
free Puff, man. The
yeah, free
motherfuckers
pup.
wanted to come to the parties, man. They wanted to go to the freak offs, man. They kept coming back and shit. Motherfucker 5 and 6, 7 times and shit.
Yeah, now that's when we got to put a lid on it. It's
You
got
know
to
what
be
I
a
mean?
lid. You just can't keep popping up, and then all of a sudden you fat out of shape. You can't make no money in the industry, and then now you want to blow the whistle.
Now you want to.
I
Now
don't do
you.
that.
Soon as Puff first little shit went down with that bro Cassie, everybody's coming out the woodworks and shit. Puff probably don't even know half these motherfuckers. Puff probably don't even know half these motherfuckers. I guarantee it. Out of them 124 motherfuckers, Puff probably know only 20 of them.
Exactly.
And that's real shit. Just like they did Bill Cosby and shit. Man, motherfuckers coming up on Bill like, man, who the fuck is this? I don't remember you. Bad. Bill say, shit, I did this shit, but goddamn, now y'all ain't finna get me for motherfuckers who I don't even remember. Motherfuckers come out the woodwork and shit.
Man, say something before we dip out of here, man.
Hey, man, appreciate me for letting me come on, man. You know, Buck City for the win, man.
Oh, man, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Team Mike,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Dabster. I'm over here smacking. Yeah, we gonna get down, man. You guys check out the next stream, man. We're gonna pop back up.
You gonna do the bulldog thing? I want to hear that Walker shit. I want that video, man.
Man, you know, that shit didn't fall through, man. I can't even.
Hey, you see the video he put out and shit, man. Yeah, we gotta. Hey, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna make a video. It's gonna talk about the 30K.
30K.
You know.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me put this up there for him. This that 10K. He still ain't got that.
Still ain't got it. Hey, man, we put them motherfuckers in the rear with the gear, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about what's behind it.
Tell him I say something about him if he get 15K.
Hey, man, we'll help him, man. Let's help him get 10, man. All he need, what he need, man. We'll help him. This is the community, man. You know?
Team Mike, man. Come on, man. You're right.
You gotta help your brothers.
Antonio, appreciate you for pulling up, brother. Very informative, man. You know. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure, you know, when we pull back up, you guys could be in the building.
Man, you need to go live tonight, man.
Madeline, appreciate you.
Let's goddamn make the algorithms go crazy, man.
Get back up later, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta
go. Gotta talk about this shit.
My son got a homecoming.
Oh yeah, that is right. It is football tonight.
And then
shit, I wish him luck, man. What position he play?
He a running back.
Running back, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Who he run like? What his running style like?
Like a Eddie George.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Big back. Running up the middle, goddamn trucking motherfuckers.
Between the tackles, yep.
Oh, okay.
But if he can get out of there.
His highlights on the channel, man. Let me check them out, man. I see you had one highlight.
Yeah, I sprinkle a little bit on there, you know.
Yeah. Shit, you know, I followed that football and basketball in high school, man. You know, my son played and shit. Yeah, he was a defensive end, defensive tackle. He was a big boy.
Yeah, we getting it all. We're gonna do some football, basketball. I think one of them gonna do soccer. He's gonna trade soccer for
you got immaculate shape to be on that soccer field. That soccer field, boy, you don't stop.
He's pretty good, man. I mean, I'm seeing him out there. You know, he's trying to play cornerback.
That's what's up. He fast.
He's pretty nice in basketball. You know, he pretty nice.
Hey, but shit, your area though, but y'all pump out some players though, man. Shit, that's one thing about this. I know about shit. We got a couple of y'all guys that come to Carolina, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Up there, man. Y'all have some Marvin Williams. I know you know him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit, we pluck from up there too. We know y'all got guys.
Now they thick.
Oh, most definitely.
And Caro.
Mm-hmm.
But he was
Y'all
number
sort
one
of
pick
look
a couple
alike,
years
Buck.
ago.
Buck, y'all sort of look alike too.
Caro.
Yeah, that could be one of your family members.
His mom went to UW. I think both his parents went to the UW. So
Yeah, he a top 10 player in the league too already.
yeah, he dope, man. Straight from old day. We went to high school games and shit. Watched them guys battle it out and shit. He was raw.
Yeah, man. He took on this game too, man. He didn't never handle the ball as much when I seen him. But it seemed like that 11th and 12th grade year, he got his ball handling down. Shit, man. He went to another level.
He's filthy. He's a monster. Huge.
Yes, sir. He what, 6'10"?
I seen them guys lose the championship. Them guys, shit. There was other teams up here, man, getting their ass.
Oh well, he probably was the only player. He probably was the top guy on his. I know he was a top guy on his team.
Oh, for sure. He was the top
But
guy
you know,
in the whole
on the
league.
minor teams, you
He
know,
was
it's a
top
one
in the
guy.
whole
You
state.
feature one guy, and he played for a
He was
public
the
school,
top in the
too,
whole
right?
damn state.
Did he play for a public school?
No private school.
It was private school. Oh, okay. Well, shit, they, private school and public school, the level is a little different. You know, you got maybe two guys on a public school team that's Division I, but then when you go to that private school, they whole fucking team. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Is Division I athlete. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, there's a difference. There's a difference up here too.
Yeah.
The public schools don't want no smoke, man. They get ran up out of there.
Yeah, they will. Because I'm telling you, probably got one guy. And if he don't score 20, shit, that ain't even in the game.
They got a team up here right now under investigation. A public school. See, the public school, they get in trouble.
Yeah.
They get in trouble, man. Quick.
Y'all got a high school up there called Garfield, don't you, or something like that, ain't it?
I went to Garfield.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's what's up.
I'm alumni.
About them all the time. They always have players and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I be up on that shit though.
Garfield's legendary. I don't know if that Garfield might be the most legendary school in Seattle. Is it?
Public school anyway.
Man, ain't no private school more legendary than that shit.
Yeah, Garfield,
O'Day's
yeah.
nice. They prestige it, but Garfield is the shit, bro.
I'm on the other side of the country, and I know about Garfield.
Yeah. That's right in the hood. Garfield. You gotta go to Garfield, man.
What's their colors?
Purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
What's up?
Their football team's kind of garbage right now, but they've been hooping, man. They've been winning championships in basketball. The girls been winning championships. The boys, the girls, they've been
I
killing
guarantee
it.
Garfield got the most public school championships in Seattle, don't they?
Probably in basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't shit in football.
Where did
I got a
what's
cousin
that?
that went there? He went to the league from Garfield. He
What's
went
his
to the
name?
league with my cousins.
What's his name?
I ain't gonna tell these clowns on here.
Oh yeah. I can dig it. They be all in.
Yeah, he be in his personal life and shit. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
damn.
I can dig that. Respect. Respect.
But nah, he went to the field. The field, they pushing out good dudes. A lot of good community dudes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's noon over here. I got a couple phone calls I'm gonna make, man. We're gonna dip, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Everybody in the chat. Salute the chat.
Chat, man.
Sure. We're out of here, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, let me pop out. We're gonna pop out on there.
Most definitely.
We definitely gotta pop out on it.
Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish or two, white chalks them out. Ay, we be popping out. Ay, get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish or two, white chalks them out. Ay, we be popping out. Ay, get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Niggas talking like they drillin', but I know they ain't. No stripes in the damn hood, you ain't never ranked. Fuck a peace treaty, I ain't never tryna moderate. I be starving for this beef shit like I ain't never ate. I know you don't want this, cause I've been navigating through these streets, don't need no compass. On some dumb shit, put a foe a bit of sun kiss. Bullets hit your back, couple inches from your bows this. Had to switch it up, you gon' need help. Had an ambulance come pick you up. You ain't seen this, fast like Uber, how I'm pulling up. And I ain't talking, an empty tank when I come to fill you up. Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish or two, white chalks them out. Ay, we be popping out. Ay, get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish or two, white chalks them out. Ay, we be popping out. Ay, get your ass whacked for what you talking about.
Get your ass whacked for what you talk about. White, chalk 'em out. 4-4 bulldog, get me barking loud. Blow out your eardrum. Why you want to smoke, you real dumb. You wanna feel some, then take these shots, nigga. I'll kill some. We in the field hunting. For them ops about to drill some. I got a little something. Said my gun connect, that's real money. My nigga crash dummy. He never hesitate to blast for me. And all my hoes work, and they don't hesitate to get cash to me. That's what they're supposed to do. I run with a chosen few. Big guns when we popping out, and we got the exposure crew. No doubt, white chalk a nigga out. Shoulda put run in your mouth, run in your house, shoot your spouse, brain matter on the couch.
Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish or two, white chalks them out. Ay, we be popping out. Ay, get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish or two, white chalks them out.